Hi, y'all. Welcome back to the E1T1 podcast, episode 8. Ooh. Yeah.
That's
episode
my birthday
8.
month right there. That's my
episode
birthday
8.
month.
You know, you turn it sideways, it's infinity, right?
Yeah.
Episode 8.
That's my birthday month.
That's our birthday month,
Special
too. Shout out to the Leos. Shout out to the
Shout out to
Zoes.
Libras too.
Yeah.
I gotta throw myself in
Of
there.
course.
You know?
But we are here, and this episode is going to be a little different from prior episodes because we got to get serious, right? We got to get serious, yeah.
Every episode we get
Trap
serious.
hit- yeah.
No, I'm cool for being serious.
It's each
but
one, teach one. We
every
always
episode, you be like, yo, we
serious.
gotta get serious.
Yeah.
And then we end up playing.
And we end up fighting.
Yeah.
It is the Each One Teach One podcast, right? So before we go into it, just want to let y'all know I'm super appreciative for all the love y'all showed episode 7. We were going crazy about the best mixtape catalog. We're getting killed in the comments. I know we forgot DJ Drama. We forgot Gucci Mane. We forgot Currency. We forgot mad people. But listen, anyone that want to come on here and debate with us, you are always welcome. I stand by what I said. Fabulous has the best mixtape catalog.
Yes.
Wow.
G-Unit has
Shout out to
the
Weezy.
best
Shout out to
mixtape
Weezy and all
catalog.
his
like,
hits.
why are we even discussing
All right,
that?
say no more. Say no more.
G-Unit, like,
As usual, y'all, I got my man Trap on my left. Usually Hot Rod would be on my right, but we got Miss Jenn filling in today.
Hey.
And of course, Cavallo, the people's favorite, is
The
back
one
in the
and
building.
only. Shout out to me.
Yeah.
yo, get this guy out of here. Yo, he came a long way because the first episode,
I was mad
timid,
I was
mad
mad nervous.
timid,
But
mad
now,
timid.
I do
Now
this
he
though.
feeling
Now I do this.
I love it.
Now he do this.
I love the
Get outta here.
confidence.
Shout out to
Get outta
PLC.
You know,
Okay,
get him
I
outta
see
here.
you.
Get him out of here,
I'm
man.
glad
Now
to
he
be
feeling
back.
himself
I'm glad
too
to be
much,
back. Thanks for having me back.
Absolutely, and we needed you today, right? Because the world is in a weird place right now. Really weird place.
I guess.
I know we're gonna get into it. For those who don't know, the Supreme Court overturned Roe versus Wade. That has the world in a frenzy, as it should. It's crazy. We live in a world where like people's rights are being literally taken away. And for everybody who's saying I don't give a fuck, I don't care, remember you might be next.
Yep.
You might be next. There was a point in time where African Americans couldn't own property in this country.
Right.
So if they could tell a woman you have to have a child,
Yep.
they can tell a black man, we don't want your money, nigga. You can't buy a house here.
Right.
Shit, we see what happens when we move into certain neighborhoods. Even our kids get abused.
Yep.
You know you saw the viral video from Connecticut.
Yeah.
I know you know about that young man in Ohio shot at 90 times.
That was
You talking about
wild.
the kid in the back of the police van in New Haven? And
No.
his neck?
The
Nah.
Connecticut one was a little boy on a bike.
Oh, yeah, I
and
seen that one.
Just a
That too.
regular,
Oh,
another
but there-
George Zimmerman
There was
trying to
another
patrol the
incident,
area.
though.
The guy that's now paralyzed. He was arrested,
Yes.
thrown in a police car, did a swerve. His neck is broken. He didn't get any medical attention. He was like, yo, I can't move.
It's crazy.
And the officer said, there ain't nothing wrong with him. I mean, that civil suit gonna be real, but that man will never walk again.
People say civil suits.
I hope they don't settle
That's
too
never
early.
gonna give you like you're still gonna be traumatized. You
Of
can
course.
never get your
Yeah.
mental back.
Yo, imagine, right, being shot at 90 times.
Remember, who was it?
getting hit
Diallo? Was it
60
Diallo?
Amadou Diallo.
Amadou Diablo, 41 shots. Sean Bell, 60 shots.
Yeah.
Imagine, right?
Shot at 90 times and got hit 60.
60.
And he's still
Then
alive,
they,
right?
No, and then they went and handcuffed him like
Oh,
Handcuffed
handcuffed him.
something.
Died. Yeah,
His
yeah,
lifeless
yeah, yeah.
body.
Yeah,
Like he was gonna do something afterwards.
And his parents had to see that shit.
yeah.
It's crazy.
Shit is crazy, yo. It's just the world we living in, right? But
Yep.
it's social justice, so we're gonna start with that. But we also gotta talk about accountability. So over the past week or so, there was a young woman. Damn, this shit's sad, yo. There was a young woman with her 3-month-old child, right, in the Upper East Side,
Yep.
just pushing a stroller, and she was executed, shot in the back of the head,
Yes.
execution style, broad daylight.
Yeah.
Come to find out, ex-boyfriend.
Baby
father.
father. Baby father.
The 3 months old.
Baby
Yeah.
father.
Left the kid there too.
Left the kid there. Yeah. I remember when the story first broke out, we were questioning like, was this
The boyfriend.
was she just like a
Innocent
Standby.
bystander.
innocent
yeah,
bystander, or was she the target? And now we're finding out that she was the main target. And I think what makes it worse is that it's the baby father. So now you purposely eliminated the mother of your child out this world. So he's like 3 months. He's still getting breastfed. Who is going to breastfeed?
And now you getting taken away. So now he don't got the mother or the father.
Now he's gonna be in the system.
I hope not. Hopefully.
Another black kid in the system.
Hopefully.
Unless a family
Parents,
member.
Yeah, hopefully. It's
No, what family member? I mean, I would hope a family member would step up to the plate.
Well, I think she was in the system. Right? Wasn't she at like a shelter? I think they said she was in a shelter. She was. I don't think her family was. With
That means you ain't
So
got much of a family.
Probably an abusive shelter.
Yeah.
He probably
Well,
was
yeah,
abusing
yeah.
her before,
Yeah.
so she went to the shelter for women's shelter.
Yeah.
And now look.
Yeah, I know she was in the shelter.
This shit, the world we living in is crazy, yo. Like, it's like, pick your battles, right? We want justice from law enforcement, and then we see shit like this. Who do you call when something like this happens?
Yeah.
Who do you call?
This is why we need your street justice back, Chief.
I understand. I know we all know how gangs started,
Yeah.
right? It was to protect the neighborhoods, Black Panther, Fred Hampton, all that good stuff. But we say abolish the police. They shot a young man 60 times. One time would have killed him.
Hit him
Yeah.
60 times, shot at him 90.
Shot at him, not then handcuffed his lifeless body.
Yeah.
But then we turn around and see something like this,
Yeah.
and we go, yo, that coward needs to be under the jail.
Yeah.
But who's gonna put him there?
I don't even think I seen a clip where it's like I wouldn't even call the police. This is when you need street justice because
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
want him locked up. He needs to suffer, suffer
Agreed.
badly, suffer badly.
Agreed, yo. It's scary, man.
Our own policing.
I mean, police your own neighborhoods, right?
We don't have a community for that.
We
Yeah,
don't.
That would be
don't.
nice.
Yeah. Because who gonna
In
make
the
the
ideal
rules?
world, but it's too much.
Too many chiefs,
Too
not
much
enough
dysfunction
Indians.
in the black community.
Yeah.
Not knowing
We don't even have a community because
We
if
don't.
you ask 10 black people what you think we need, we're gonna get different answers, and then there's gonna be a whole bunch of arguments. So we got too much dysfunction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ain't
The
lying.
civil rights movement, man. We have too many different people trying to be leaders, and we're not cohesive enough to just lead together.
And then we have people infiltrating the movements
Yep.
and recruiting our women to start their own shit. And you know about that.
We spoke about this. and
We spoke
just
about
gonna agree
this.
to disagree, but yeah.
We agree to disagree, but a black man is nothing without a black woman. So if the black woman is now recruited to fight a different
CIA.
agenda by a CIA agent
On top of that,
to join us and our plight, and then they still was upset when y'all had the right to vote. Like, yeah, they're women, but they're black. They can't have the same rights as us, but they bamboozled you to leave your man, make us weak. And now today we still got divide and conquer,
Yeah.
which led to this coward
More than-
shooting his baby mother in the back of the head
Yeah.
in broad daylight, sending his own 3-month-old to the system.
so people really not well out here, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
This is why we still need abortion to be okay, because sometimes you just never know who you're going to be having a baby with. And I don't want to be stuck with a crazy
I'm happy that you said
baby
that,
daddy.
right? So the E1T1 podcast, for the viewers, the people that watch, the supporters, we love y'all. It's a podcast for men.
Yeah.
Well, the podcast itself is for everyone, but it's for men. For men. Sometimes it's choice, sometimes it's cavallo, but it's for men, right? And so the network has you,
Yeah.
has Lynn, has Queens, and everybody's a part of it. Everyone shines, everybody eats, right? But mostly men.
Yeah.
So it would be unacceptable and slightly inappropriate
For what?
for 4 men to sit down and discuss this without a female perspective, in my opinion.
Why?
Because I'll tell you now.
Retarded.
No, I'll tell
Everybody in
you.
the comments do not pay
Because
him no mind.
men cannot give birth.
I understand.
Yes.
You feel
It's
me?
Our
I
bodies.
understand that.
We could give a perspective,
Your opinion.
but
Mhm.
it coming from you is valid. From me, it's just an opinion, right? Yeah, it takes 2 to make a baby, right?
Right.
But that person that's holding that child for 9 months and then possibly putting their life on the line to deliver that child should have a choice, right? So, I mean, you could start from the very beginning on where you were when you heard about the overruling and how it just made you feel, and speak like, Wolf, which camera's ours?
All of them. You got the
My brother.
here, this one right here, number 3.
Number 3, so you could just,
Yeah.
because I really want the people to hear what you got to say.
I mean, I feel like a lot was happening when it first broke news. It was more of a possibility. It wasn't even like for sure yet. And I remember they were talking about just simple things, not even just abortions, but like birth control or Plan B. So those things were starting to look like they were going to start to remove them off the shelves. So that was scary because, you know, not even if you're not for abortions, but if you're trying to protect yourself in other ways, you may lose rights to those as well. So that was pretty scary. But I don't know. I think for me personally, it's a woman's topic. It's a woman's issue. If you're with a man and you guys can talk together about it, and you know, at the end of the day, it's the woman's decision if she wants to go with the abortion or not. But you can have, I think men can have an input, but it's not your final say. And I think what's worse about this this Roe versus Wade thing is people are going, well, abortions is supposed to be anti-religion, it's anti-Christian, and it's not the right thing to do according to the Bible. But it's like, just because the law exists doesn't mean you have to get an abortion. It just gives other people who don't necessarily believe in that system the right to get the abortion. So it's just like, it's just unfair in the sense that certain people are just getting mistreated and not being allowed certain access to certain things.
Nah, thank you. Like, I feel that, right? But you said something that really just hit me, like religion. When it comes to thou shalt not kill, we go to war every day.
Yeah, people pick and choose what Bible
You
verse
get a
works
Purple
for
Heart
them.
for surviving an attack and killing motherfuckers.
Yeah, religious wars, man. You go to other people's countries and you fight them to convert them to your religion.
Ain't that biblical as well?
Right. So,
And then it's the people making the decision.
yeah.
Men.
Yeah. Men.
Men.
Yeah. I think it's case by case. I can understand the man perspective where it's like, you know, at the end of the day, like you said, it takes two to make a baby. So definitely, if the father's involved, he should have a say in what the final decision. I think you should have to take his input. But I'm the one that's gonna have to push it out. If things don't work out, more than likely it's the woman that's gonna have to take care of the baby. So, you know, I just think her decision is weighed more heavier than the man decision.
Cavallo, how you feel about this? Not to put you on the spot, because I'm going to ask Trap, too. Like, first, let me ask you, let me give some context. Do you want to have children one day?
Yes.
Okay, you do. That's
Very
good.
much do.
All right, same.
So I feel like women should have a say on if they have abortions or not. It's just me personally. If I'm in a situation, I would rather not, because
Okay.
it's my, you know, I feel like we know what we were doing when we chose to lay down together. And anyone who's with me know.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because everyone who has been in a relationship with me or dated me know how much that would mean to me or how much I want kids. So that's always a conversation I bring up.
Okay.
So I feel like that person would know how I would feel if they were to make that choice.
You'd make the choice together. It's somebody
You're supposed to.
You're supposed to.
Yeah,
Supposed to.
of course.
Yeah.
Someone.
You're supposed to.
But how would you feel knowing that she didn't have a choice?
She does, though. Depending on where she live. Because y'all understand, the federal government, or what they did was gave powers to the states for the states to decide whether it is. So there's still states where you can still go and get it safely, and then there's some states where it's not.
Yeah, but the issue is now people are going to be coming to
New York.
To New York
Yeah,
now,
whatever, yeah.
you know, there's a time limit when you can get an abortion.
Yeah.
So if New York becomes overcrowded with women trying to get abortion dates, that's the issue. Is that these states are now going to become. Think of COVID. What happened?
Why are all these people trying to get so many abortions? Why are we acting like there's no contraceptives out there so y'all won't have to go through this? At what point does personal responsibility occur where you have to think of yourself? Like, if you're having sex with somebody,
real.
you know the possibilities of either diseases or a baby is going to occur. So if you know you're not ready for these things and you don't want to go through that process, at what point do you be like, all right, what contraceptives can I use to avoid these things? A lot of these things can happen.
But
if-
they're
Not everything's 100%.
but they worth a lot. Hey, it might not be 100%, but it's high in percentage that it works.
Okay, so what if the person's using those contraceptives and it still happen?
Then again, that's another talk I have to have. Do y'all want no abortion or y'all gonna have a kid? Like, again, that's what I'm saying. Y'all have to have these conversations.
I understand that, but I'm not gonna be in a relationship with any man if you're my man and we've been together for 6+ months. I'm not using no condom. That's just ridiculous. Like, I'm just not doing it. So
Miss Jenn don't play,
this
boy.
is why there's options.
But that's what
Yeah.
I said. And again, and another one of the options is personal responsibility. So you know if you're not going to be using those,
I
then
do
you
have
know
a
there's a
question,
chance
though.
that you might end up pregnant.
yeah,
So
and
there's a
I want to
chance
have the
that you might get
option
an
to
abortion.
abort the pregnancy.
Nobody's arguing that, but I'm saying
Right.
no, we wouldn't have that many. We wouldn't be that big of an issue if everybody had their own personal responsibility when it comes to having sex. That's all it is.
Yo, I do have a rebuttal because you are right. How about the anomaly, which is not really much of an anomaly, situations where someone was raped?
Yeah, no, of course. Nobody never argued that, and y'all always go to that.
Yeah,
rape
we shouldn't
argument.
have to go that extreme.
Yeah, that's a real small percentage.
I mean, but that happens
That's
though.
not a
It
small
does. I
percentage.
don't know
That's not a small percentage.
It's not a small percentage.
But y'all act like
but I don't
everybody
think-
getting an abortion
I don't
is
think
a rape
abortion
victim.
should be.
I feel like it's
it shouldn't
a
have to
high
be
percentage.
Extreme as it didn't have to be an extreme reason for rape for me to want to get an abortion.
Exactly.
It's my
You should be
body.
able to
Yeah.
I want to get the
Yeah.
abortion. I
But
wanna
again,
get the
back
abortion.
to
True.
what I'm saying is this talk wouldn't be that bad if you just took personal responsibility with who and how y'all having sex. Like, y'all act like birth control and all these other contraceptives don't exist. And the first thing y'all want to go to is, abortion.
That's not true. It's not
not
always
true.
the first decision.
Or when
A
I
lot
get
of
with
people
you, I
do,
can
yes.
if I get with you, I can think, oh, it's going good. We can have a child, and then anything can happen in those
know
6
that.
weeks or 3 months, and it's like,
Again,
all right, I'm
Oh,
seeing the
what
real
if
you.
What if you're pregnant and you want to go through the pregnancy, but then you find out right before like the abortion limit that child might come out handicapped? Now you have an option to be like, okay, do I want to keep this child or do I want to abort?
Right. I never argue that.
Those are all
I'm saying
options, but those are things that'll be taken away if all these states say no abortions.
Right.
That's
Also, we can't act like
But nobody ever argued that. I'm not for it or against it. All I'm saying is what part.
just
is
be more
personal
responsible.
responsibility.
I
If
understand.
you had people with more personal responsibility, then the government wouldn't need to feel like they got to control people.
No, that's not true. The government always wants.
But not exactly, and it goes into it's the E1T1 podcast. To everybody watching, we gonna get to the bullshit y'all here for, but we gonna teach y'all too.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the government. And Trap has been preaching this from the day I met this man.
What?
Population control and the real reasons behind this being overturned. If you look at the states now where it's illegal, people that look like you and I don't live there.
I've been told y'all this, man. The reason they put abortion clinics in mostly predominantly urban areas is because they want to get rid of the black population. And that's why in other areas they have birthing facility clinics where they could facilitate and help you have more babies. That's really what it is. So that's really what it is when it comes to this whole abortion thing. They don't really want their people to be going out aborting their babies because they want to improve their population. They could care less about what black people do.
In
So
New
that's
York
the
and
number one.
Cali, it won't happen. It's
Exactly.
too diverse. There's not a lot of
do that.
Cavallos in Mississippi.
So that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. So
Texas,
so that's really for them. They already got
Georgia.
birthing clinics to help them out. So now they want to add this so it can help breathe life to their population. Because if you notice, they're at a minus birth rate, meaning more white people are dying off than being born.
Yeah.
So in order to counteract that, it's like, all right, now we're gonna make y'all have these babies.
But for me, also, I feel like whether they overturn it or not, abortions are gonna happen regardless because they were happening way back in the day.
You can do it legally
It was just
yourself.
unsafe
Yeah,
versus
unsafe.
a safe. So now you're just creating more unsafe situations
And not only that,
because they're
abortions
gonna
not
do
just
it.
for that. Like abortions could be like if you have a miscarriage and stuff like that. Too.
Yes.
So again,
Yes,
so
there's
there
a
needs to be
procedure.
reasons for it.
Yeah.
So again, I'm not against it or for it. I'm just
Right.
like, people could decide what they want to do. But my thing is the responsibility of it. It's like, if you just out here getting 2, 3, 4, 5 abortions just because, it's like, all right, now what you're not being responsible now. Like, come on now.
Or the man ain't pulling out right. The fuck?
Nah,
What
I
the
like
Lord.
Always blaming the woman. It takes two.
It does.
Okay. Okay.
Yo,
But again, that's what I said. Personal responsibility. What part of the personal responsibility? Nobody want to take personal responsibility. That's the problem.
no, I like
I
this.
ain't got no kids. How many abortions y'all got under y'all belt?
I've never had a pregnancy.
That is
So-
first to know.
I've never even had a pregnancy scare. But that's because again, I'm on birth control, and when I'm
Damn, that was first
that's
to know, bro.
crazy.
That caught me soft guard. I thought I was for like a group chat type thing. But
God
So
damn.
she never had
Zero.
One. I'm just saying, I never listen.
Yo,
A nigga like me,
Under your belts?
never
That's crazy.
never had no pregnancy scares. Never had no woman go to abortion clinic because I talk to my women. If you decide we're not
Multiple.
gonna have,
He
we
speaks
gonna have
multiple
the
women.
sex. We gonna talk about if we're gonna use condoms. We go get tested together. Like it's all about how you do things.
communication.
I
Yeah.
don't.
So, but I ain't never had that.
But
issue.
that's you. You're
Yeah, I
like
know that.
one dude out of I don't know any other man who's doing
Yeah, because you can
What
talk
do
to
you mean?
me. Because you
Any
can talk
other
to
man
that's
That's
responsible that way.
I mean, you
And
sitting right next to
I
me.
really feel like there should be more.
Don't count me out. No, but there's a thing
None
though.
of us have kids. I mean, I
Word.
want.
That's true.
I want.
I definitely want.
And I never got nobody.
I'm not a baby daddy.
Yeah,
Like,
none of that.
Well, all
You
y'all
know what I
just
mean?
means y'all just pull out really well.
I use that, and like you said, I talked to like I know when you ovulating and when you not, and then you.
That is insane. That's
Right,
what's
that
up.
really is kind of. That's
what's
kind of
up.
freaky.
Yeah, you gotta
Okay.
know when you ovulating. That's when I know. Like, I can't do that. You might get pregnant.
how do you know
They
all
know
that
because they know
information?
because they know. Then she knows.
The
Then she
app,
tells
we have
you.
an app. We have an
Yeah,
app.
women have an
but
app that tells you.
that's wonderful that the woman could feel that comfortable coming to you like, yo, babe, I'm
Yeah.
ovulating right now.
So I know not to shoot up the club that night because she might have a baby. We know me not trying to have one, but when she not shooting up all the time, that's it.
I ain't never shooting club.
good. I ain't never seen
Even
it.
if she listen,
risky.
It is too risky,
I'm
but
the
I
type
ain't.
of female I beg you, like just not in me.
Oh my god.
Not in me. Let's risk it all.
Really toxic.
Not
That was the
envy.
most toxic thing
Jen
I've ever heard in my life.
Jen like being made a Twinkie.
Yo,
I like that.
Yes, I like Twinkies. No toaster
too.
strudels.
No
I don't want no
toaster
mess.
strudels.
I'm not waiting for the towel. Just not in me.
Straight
Let's
Twinkie.
go.
Yo,
Pie.
on that
Oh,
note,
damn.
right? On that note, right?
I like me a good cream pie.
Yo, you want to switch seats?
wait.
Yo, you want to switch seats?
I'm just saying, I like me a good cream pie.
Wait.
You never cream pie?
He has a wife, so I know he cream pie. Come on now.
All right, so next topic,
bro.
next topic, because this is getting real crazy. I'm sweating. Hold on.
Cream pie, y'all.
Time for a water break.
Yes,
All right,
water
water
break.
break.
Shout out to alkaline
Let's
water,
hydrate.
pH water. It's
Yo,
really
shout out
amazing.
to the team at WTF, Wolf T, Weezy, Alex. Y'all doing it up, yo, for real.
This is really
Real
good though.
talk.
This episode of the E1T1 podcast is sponsored by Alkaline pH Water.
That's
brought to
right.
you by WTF Media.
That's
Studio.
right. Yeah.
Enjoy a nice, crisp, quench your thirst on a nice, cool
it-
beverage.
Open it by the mic so they can.
Oh, here we go. You hear that?
Ooh, ASMR.
Make sure.
It's getting fresh.
Yeah.
It's getting brand new.
Oh, and it has added electrolytes, which is going to help you on these hot summer days.
days.
Like,
Yo, when we get, bro.
It really is good though.
Yo,
I can't
when
front.
we get a
really is
sponsorship,
good.
bro, I need you to be the voice.
I am. I'm going to be the voice.
Yeah, you the voice,
I'm going to be the
bro.
voice of the sponsors, man.
Because you
I
killed
told
that.
It says perfect hydration.
You
Remember
killed
how
that.
season 1 I used to advertise the skin a
Yeah,
lot?
yeah, you killed
I
that.
don't even be using those. That's crazy. I advertise
yo.
shit and I don't even use it like that.
Yo,
but I
but-
use it. But I some,
But
no comment on that
Jen
situation.
said something, right? That's a perfect segue for like this next
what,
topic.
cream pies? Oh,
You talking about I'm horny.
Yo,
nah, I
so
feel it sometimes.
so we talking
Yo.
about choosing your baby daddy, your baby mother, your wife,
Oh yeah, that's
your
important.
girlfriend, like knowing who you laying down with,
That's
right?
Yes,
important.
yes.
So there was a viral clip about McDonald's, right?
yeah.
Come to find out, it was staged. I mean, if people want to make a mockery of themselves for clicks, that's on you.
That's crazy.
This is
what
the
we doing.
generation.
Yo, people is really making themselves look for clout. Like
clout.
nobody. That's
Literally.
crazy. Not even no money.
But
It's
the-
clout.
clout, right?
Clout
but
is a hell of a drug.
But it got them here and for us
Yeah.
to talk
Yeah,
about it, and
okay.
it really.
But
It was a good discussion.
It's
It was
a deeper conversation, right?
Facts, yeah.
So for those who don't know what we talking about, it was a clip of a mother of four. Hold up. Oh, it
Let him
was
talk about it.
it was a mother of four, right? So I guess one of her children's dad brought McDonald's, right? Who's her ex, allegedly. It was scripted, so I guess this is what it was. And he brought food for just his kid, right? And the internet went crazy, like, yo, he wrong, he not wrong.
Said he was wrong.
So I'm gonna start off with just my stance real quick, because I really want to hear from Cavallo, toxic ass, and Trap, who don't care about nothing.
And you need a lady's point of view.
Of course, right? So if I meet a woman, this is why, again, I don't.
Wait, hold on. First of all, dating the chick with 3 or 4 kids already is insane.
Wild.
Why are you trying to start a relationship with somebody with 3
she
kids?
had 3, and then they made a 4th one
Yeah,
together.
so that's what I'm saying. She
But
already
still.
had 3. So why would you trying to pursue a relationship?
I
With
gotta say
somebody
something
who
about
got
that.
3
I'm waiting for my.
kids?
I'm waiting for my
And that
turn.
was just
And that's
something.
great, like-
and that's thank you, Trap. What I was.
Why
gonna
do you
go,
want to do
like,
that?
To each its own, right? People know what they can handle. I have been
I'm not mature
dating
enough
since
to
I
handle
was
that.
13 years old. And
Damn.
but really dating, like to like take it serious, you know, in high school when you meet a girl, oh my God, I'm gonna marry you, blah bullshit. that
Puppy
you see-
love.
puppy love,
Girl that
right?
said I was gonna marry.
But when I got
sure.
of like age of where it's like, yo, something I could have a kid now. I'm not being as responsible as I need to. I always told myself like I will never like, and this is just me. Anyone who does it, much respect to you, but I'm not strong enough to be with a woman that has children already.
Right.
And the reason when I say I'm not strong enough, I don't mean in a literal sense like physical. You know, I'm the big Zoe, everybody know. But I'm not strong enough in the sense of like I guess you could say like not mentally, right? Like if I'm with you and you have a child, I know that child comes first.
Yeah.
And I also know that I have to now embrace that child as if they're my own.
yeah, I'm not.
And I know, and I can do that, right? I could, but I know the time. Like I'm good at putting the shoe on the other foot, and I wouldn't want another nigga around my kid
Right.
I mean,
ever, because these niggas is sick. We gonna talk about R.Kelly.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay.
We gonna get there. These niggas is sick.
Okay.
They ain't got no rules.
I'm not mature enough to do that and date somebody that's not attractive. So
Wait.
I agree with you on that. Yeah.
Well, I always told myself.
How do those two things correlate?
Because if you want to have a baby, like you said, you can't date nobody. You're not mature enough to handle somebody who got a
What
kid.
you mean attractive to you?
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. And somebody
Okay.
who's under, like, I can't do that.
Oh, all right. I thought
I'm not
you meant
mature
like,
enough to do that. Like,
But and that was my reasoning, right? Because I know ultimately that child will also be mine, like a stepfather.
Yeah.
And again, respect to people that do it, people that
Yeah.
are strong
yeah,
enough
there's some
to
people
do
that
it.
do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just know I couldn't. Don't get me wrong. If you got a kid, we could date. We could do this. We could
But
do
you're not
that.
taking them serious.
But I'm not
you
gonna.
just be fucking baby mom. That's what he's saying. I feel you though.
He got a wife.
He
got a wife.
before you marry. I mean, not you per se, but I'm just saying, niggas who do that, I feel like,
but-
it's good to be fucked.
You know what I mean? I didn't say that.
I mean, I do sometimes.
You know
I feel
what
like
I mean?
I gotta know your situation. Like, why are you and the baby father not working out? What's going on? Did he die? Why? Like,
Like,
well, why?
wait,
What is
what?
the
It could be a lot, right? But that's just me.
Did he die?
I
Wait, what?
Y'all my peoples.
Wait.
Wolf is my peoples. I'm comfortable, so I can be vulnerable and say it. Like I'm just not mentally strong enough to date a woman
it all the time.
and be at her home. And now that child that I'm looking at, I'm like, yo, that's
sure.
my
And then what if her
stepchild.
kid is bad? Then I got to deal with her badass kid.
Why it gotta be about your mental strength though? Like,
Yeah, I'm about to say that.
Because I don't feel comfortable. Like I need to be comfortable
Yeah.
in anything that I do. If I don't like my job, I'm leaving.
Right.
Okay.
If I don't like where I'm a business partner, we ain't doing business no more. My father always told me, if your heart's not in it, don't do it.
Don't do it.
So your heart couldn't be in it because the child
Because
is not yours.
I can't treat you the way you need to be treated.
Gotcha.
Because there's gonna be another man that may not like it.
Right.
And that's and if it was the roles reversed, I would be that man. So how do I handle you getting bad grades in school and still wanting a video game from your mother? And I'm like, no.
And like I said, a lot
And
of
I'm
these
but
kids be bad.
I should have that place to say that. Because I'm the man of this house now. But you didn't come out my balls.
Yeah.
So your father might step like, what do you mean my son can't? I'm like, you seen your son report card, nigga?
yeah.
You want to reward him for this?
Yeah.
yeah. Right.
But
right,
that's not my place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Understandable.
That's not my place. Like if we married, then I get it because now you my wife.
Yep.
So that's my kid too. But if you just my girlfriend, that ain't really my place, yo.
Okay.
It's not.
Nah, I feel
Yo.
you. That's why I don't really date women
So,
with kids.
but to bring it,
I have sex with them, but I don't date them.
yo,
Look.
but Wolf, you understand what I'm saying? Because I liked your question. Why I'm not mentally strong enough?
when you broke it down like that, yeah, I just wanted to make sure it just
Makes sense.
wasn't something else. You know,
Yeah, no, that makes sense though. And then sometimes these kids be bad, then out of line.
And
And you
I
got to
can't-
deal with disrespect.
That don't.
Nah, it
that
do
don't
though.
matter.
Then if they disrespect you, then how you gonna handle that?
Yeah, I can't. Hit
How can you handle that?
I can't hit
Look,
you.
I had two rules, right? I always tell myself, and I tell everybody, it's two things I can't date a girl with. A girl who smokes weed, because I find
Me
it just
neither.
so unattractive.
Oh, round of applause.
And
Round of applause for that. No offense to any woman that does that, but my personal preference,
I
like,
only like to smoke weed. I don't want like.
yeah, I don't want to.
yeah, like if you rolling, you like that's what niggas do.
Yeah, like I can't
don't
introduce
roll in
my,
front of me.
my
That's
wife.
unattractive
smoke,
to me.
but I don't like my girl to smoke.
Yeah,
That's
like
the thing.
imagine like you
How
smell like
hypocritical.
weed.
But it's
like,
how you carry yourself.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
can't
no, it
tell
is
you
because I don't
smoke.
like. Yeah, I don't.
I don't
like,
smoke.
yeah,
But I
that's
don't smoke
what-
I
either.
don't smoke either, but
You
Trav
can't
don't
tell.
look like he don't. Because
Right.
because the same way I don't like dudes who smoke either because it's
Yeah.
plaque.
Right.
Yo, I like
all of
that
that,
a lot,
black
bro.
lips.
'Cause
I hate
like-
cigarettes.
I
But-
can't imagine bringing your girl home to meet your mom and
Is
she
she
smell
high?
like weed and
Yeah.
disappointment.
And you know
I
Haitian
can smell
household
like
weed is
weed.
crack.
Niggas said disappointment.
Disappointment.
But
Yo, I'm mad. Yo, don't do that.
Yo,
Because
bro,
I don't
in
never
the
smell like weed. I know. Everything is
household,
drugs.
weed
Everything is
crack.
drugs. I know
Weed
everything is
in
crack.
my
Weed is
community,
crack.
Wolf,
And
is
the
crack.
Yeah, everything
Yeah.
is crack.
Hey.
When it comes to
Yeah,
Caribbean
Haitian
people,
Israel,
weed is
Syria.
crack.
Yo, every Asian
Hookah is
person,
crack.
Hookah, crack.
I hate cigarettes though. If you a girl that smokes
well,
cigarettes,
smoke anything in general. I can't do. But smoking weed and having
weed
kids.
is not a deal breaker.
Tattoos is the
a
devil's
deal
work.
breaker. Smoking
When I
weed
got
is
my
not a deal
first
breaker.
cat, Wolf,
To me, it is.
My mother didn't talk to me for 90
told you,
days,
bro.
My mom threw holy water.
3 months.
My mom threw holy
And I'm
water.
a mama's boy.
My mama
only
was
child.
cried. My mom cried.
I got holy
And
water.
I got her name.
Well, she almost cried.
That was the first time. I'm like, it's your name.
what'd she say?
She doesn't
She was
care.
just like crying.
What,
Like,
you showed it to her, like you. Were just
nah,
like,
she found. Oh shit! I'm gonna tell the story.
I
again.
hid mine too.
Real quick. So my favorite cousin, right? She knew I had a tattoo. And back when I was younger, I got my first tattoo when I was 16. I used to be in a lot of fights.
Okay.
My mother did my laundry. So she was washing my white t-shirt and she saw blood on the sleeve. So it's like, oh, this nigga's a dickhead. He's a troublemaker. He was probably fighting. But the blood was too consistent on the sleeve. So she was like, she took it out the wash, didn't wash it, came to the kitchen one day, was like, look, what is this? You was fighting? I'm like, nah. She's like, lift up your arm. I was like, nah. I ran to my cousin's room. My cousin, that's my co-defendant. She put makeup on the tattoo.
Oh, she a good cousin.
Yo,
Yeah, she is.
She a good cousin. Real.
she put makeup on it.
Hey,
She-
shout out to her, man.
yeah,
That's
real
crazy.
talk.
I love that.
And then she was like, you got any more? I pulled up this sleeve.
Oh my Lord.
And she covered it up too, right? So then when I went to the kitchen, my bad, right? When I went to the kitchen, I was like, look, you happy? She was just looking at me. She said,
Oh.
yeah. Sorry,
No,
Miss
you
Jen.
good, you
And she
good.
saw the tat and she just started crying. I started crying because as a mama's boy to know that it hurt me. Like, and she was just like, she said, if I ever needed blood from you, I
You
would.
can't. Yeah, my mom said the same thing. Yeah.
That's not true.
It's not.
I
But
know.
at 16, you're like, yo, my mother gonna die. I can't even help my mom because I wanted a tattoo to impress girls.
Nah, my mom, she always knew I wanted tattoos, but her mentality is, if you get a tattoo, you're gonna want to smoke. If you smoke, you're gonna want to do drugs. If you do drugs, you're gonna want to rob people. And I'm
It's like the gateway.
Yeah,
The
she thinks that.
gateway.
So when I was getting my tattoo, she called me while I was getting it. And I'm like, oh, I'm window shopping. And I came in, and it was wrapped. And my cousin recorded her face. You could see she wanted to cry. so
How
bad.
old are you?
22.
See, you were of age.
But she still,
I was
she
16.
still
I
treat
was
me
of
like,
age.
I'm her mama's boy. So she
Yeah,
treat me like,
same.
you're still my baby. So she's like, Malcolm, what did you do? And I'm like, I got your sign on my arm to make me better.
Yeah,
like,
I meant to
I got
make
your
it a little
zodiac
bit
sign.
better.
She do not care. And then this one, she was like, just get a piercing, get anything else. Please do not get another tattoo. And I'm like, she made me think about it in my room. I'm like, I already put the deposit down. Gotta go. Gotta go.
Yo,
Gotta
yo,
get
Wolf,
that
you know
one.
what's the craziest thing? I want to remove all these shits.
You want to?
Yeah.
Why?
The only tattoo I want to keep is my mother face and the family first on my ribs. And maybe the lion,
The
you
the
know what I
lion
mean?
is
Because I'm a
fire.
Leo, but
Move him, bro.
yeah, because it's
Nah, you
like,
bugging.
Nah, you bugging.
they don't serve a purpose for me anymore. Like, I got them for the wrong reasons. I was underage. I
like
wanted
most
to
people
be
do.
cool.
But that's what most
And
Yeah.
now as an adult, I'm like, you know, like,
see. This is what happens.
I got my ears
Make
pierced. I don't
decisions.
even wear, I don't
See,
even
I
wear
ain't got no
earrings like that.
tattoos.
All
Yeah, I
y'all
don't got no
stories are soft
tattoos.
compared to mine. I was of age too in college. I think I was 21, and I didn't even have all this yet. I just had this little wristlet, and I hid it from her for months. It's healed up and everything. And I was just sleeping one day, and she just, I think like my sleep,
Oh,
it was
man.
showing just a little
Waking you
bit.
up from sleep?
Yeah.
How do y'all hide things from
Shaking.
your mother? My mom peeps everything.
No,
How
I
do
hid it
y'all
from
hide
her.
these
I
things?
was wearing long sleeve turtlenecks in the summertime.
Oh,
like,
nah, you wow.
Oh, dear, I ain't got a lot of that
And
bad.
one day I'm sleeping, and I think it was peeking up a little bit, and I felt her like raise it up to see what it was.
damn.
She came back, and I just felt holy water just being splashed on me. She was reading Bible verses
Yo,
in
Wolf.
Creole.
Haitian community.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
Weird,
I forgot
bro.
you're Haitian too, right?
I'm Haitian.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's tough.
Jesus Christ.
Till this day, every
Yo,
time I
Wolf.
see her,
Yo,
it's
Wolf,
always
man.
like,
Being Haitian ain't for
you're
the
a
weak.
beautiful girl, but why do you have
It's
to?
not for the weak.
Yeah, to
Bro,
her-
you ever dated? I know you got your queen. You in a
I love Haitian people.
but if you ever were to date a Haitian woman, or if you've ever dated,
Yeah, I have. I've been
Caribbean
Haitian
women,
people.
period.
did you meet a Haitian parent?
Nah, I never met him.
Okay.
Never met a father. Yet.
They would have judged you just because you got dreads.
Locks, yep. Just because you got locks, yep.
And you're a great guy. You're a great guy. You're a
Just
good
with a lot.
person, a great guy. They don't know nothing about you. They just see your hair.
It's not too different from like African American culture either. Like my grandmother is 93, and like she seen me with my locks, and she was like, "What the fuck is that about?" You know?
Oh,
See,
okay.
so when she found out I smoked weed, she told my whole family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They all coming like, "Why the fuck did you share that with her?"
But you know, Haitians have a reason for why they don't like the locks, right?
Why?
So during that time, remember Bob Marley, you had the Rastas, and then you had the gangs in Haiti.
In Haiti, yeah.
And a lot of the gang members had locks. So
Yeah.
when they see locks, they're associated with thugs
With-
and,
yeah.
and violence and stuff like that.
When
So-
locks are rich heritage,
Yeah.
biblical.
Everything,
Yeah.
your vibration and stuff come through your head.
Yeah.
That's
Your
why
hair.
our hair stands up, like
Right.
not like everybody else.
But they don't
Exactly.
see it that
Hair
way.
don't
They
go
just-
down. Our hair stands up because it connects with the unit.
When you think about it, the gangsters in Miami had locks. They,
Yeah.
They get deported. They
The
go
one
back.
big
they go,
dread.
Yeah. They
don't like
they
that
get
at all.
deported. They go back to Haiti, and they still
Start the-
acting crazy.
That's the reason
So-
we can't go back now, bro. You know how
Yeah.
bad my girlfriend want to go to Haiti? She's like, I want to see your motherland. And you know, parents that come here, you make a little bit of money, and you make that money to build
A
mansions
house over there.
over there. Because you know, here it's not affordable. You're doing the jobs nobody want to do.
Yeah.
The shit jobs, disgraceful jobs to build a life for you back in your native land. And now we can't even visit.
Yeah.
I got a house in Haiti, bro, that I'll probably never go to again. And it's like, Rick Ross could live there.
What?
And the gangs have taken over the country, bro.
Yeah.
My girl's like, I want to go to Haiti. I want to see your motherland.
They're
What if we
they're
have
kicking
kids?
people out their houses. They're taking over the houses.
Taking
they're
the
raping the
deeds.
women's. Yeah.
Yo, Haiti is no joke
Crazy
right now,
over
bro.
there.
Did this happen? Damn, this is.
After they assassinated the
I was
president.
about to say, is that
Yeah.
when that shit happened?
Well, yeah, once you could do that, all bets are off, I feel like.
Yeah.
And so they.
But there was already gang violence even before that.
Yeah.
Like after the earthquake. Kidnappings. There was already gang stuff happening.
Imagine going to Haiti.
Now they just
Kidnapped.
they
so
just
the
took
island
over.
just been taken over.
I don't want to go to
It's
any
been
island and
taken
get
over.
kidnapped.
It's over.
They different than America.
Niggas
I
can't go
don't.
home.
Nah.
Oh.
Niggas can't
Literally,
go
they
home.
literally drag you out your house and say, "This is our house now."
When is that gonna change?
Never.
Shit, the kidnappings. Yo, I hope.
I feel like the
it's not
people,
never,
the
but-
people.
Who could change it? You kill your
Haiti's
president.
an island that they don't wait for government or police to solve their
they
problems.
revolt.
They revolt, and I feel like the people at one point are gonna get fed up and just
But
they're
it-
gonna have to.
But it is the outside entities funding this.
yes,
Yeah, of course.
Yes,
I'm like, America don't got love over there. Like, what's good? Like, we niggas don't go over there.
How we don't know if America's a part of it.
America got their hands in it for sure.
Once I heard about.
Because where they getting the guns from?
Where does get an
'Cause they got
AK-47?
AK-47s. Like, come on.
A criminal that was deported from here.
Yeah.
Like it could get deep, but we gonna save that for another
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah.
Wolf, man, growing up Haitian ain't for the weak.
I love Haitian people.
My brother, we love you too, bro. But to go back to the context, like I think he was wrong. Cause
What?
Wait, we talking about?
The McDonald's?
the
you think he was
McDonald's.
wrong?
Yes, because
I need to hear this.
because at the time when he was dating
I almost
her,
forgot what we was talking about.
yeah.
Me too.
Because when he was dating her, right, he was bringing food for all the kids.
But that's okay. That's fine.
Right?
Was he?
Fair. He was.
He-
She said.
right?
She said he was. Yeah.
Wait,
That's
so they
one.
work together then?
They
They
were.
were together.
Oh,
That
okay.
fourth kid
And then-
that happened because
Oh,
they were
yeah,
together.
The fourth kid is his.
He was buying food for everybody at one point.
At one
But
point.
Oh,
that-
so when they
that's-
broke up,
That's
he chose-
understandable.
Also,
They
though,
were
he has that
dating.
choice, though.
They were dating. It's
Bigger than that, right?
understandable.
Even if they were dating or not, kids, bro, kids are innocent.
yeah.
I understand all that.
And
But we're not
kids, the
together.
Happy Meal is
We're
like
not.
$5,
No.
Okay,
Chief,
okay. What happens when
I
it comes
love-
I
out?
didn't have no money.
Listen, I love
So
and
I-
respect.
people don't put that in
Even
perspective. They
if
don't have
he
no money.
had money, first of all, we're no longer together. Those other kids are no longer my responsibility. Where are their fathers?
Yeah, that's the thing they got.
So
said,
it's
too.
like I feel like she was trying to treat him like a sucker. Like, oh, you know, you're bringing like we're no longer together. I have no obligation to take care of your other kids.
That's true.
If it was really that deep and you cared about the kids, why couldn't she cash app him or send him money like, hey, since you at McDonald's again, son, this for your son, I'm gonna give you $20. Can you get these things for my other kids?
I mean, but if you was doing that when you was with me, I feel like it's kind of whack for you to just stop and only do for your child. For
Yeah.
McDonald's. Now, if it's Christmas time and I ain't got it like that,
So,
I'm gonna get my child
okay,
something.
you feel
For
like
McDonald's,
that,
come
but
on.
How long am I expected to continue getting things for all your kids? We're no longer together. How
No,
long am
I
doing
mean,
this
no,
for?
I mean, after that first situation,
Clearly that kid was
you
grown
had that
enough.
conversation.
Those other kids are your kid's brother
hold
and
on.
sister.
First of all,
Yeah.
Half.
she got 4
But it's
kids.
still-
yeah,
yeah, but
half.
it's still
Thank you, half.
siblings, though.
First of all, look,
Half.
she got 4
How would
kids,
you
right?
feel? How would you feel if your brother got more stuff than you? Like you see your brother's father bringing him shit and not you.
I'm not gonna get mad at the father, right? That's
No,
not my
no,
father.
you a child, don't get mad,
go
but you're
to
gonna
my
feel bad,
mom
though.
and be like, why my dad not bringing me
Exactly.
McDonald's? That's what I'm gonna ask.
But you're gonna
my
feel
mom.
sad though.
I'm gonna feel sad, yeah, but it's not.
Right,
Again,
exactly.
it's not
So you
this
can't-
man's responsibility for me. He just shouldn't care.
No,
if
it's
I
not
feel
responsibility,
sad.
but
She got 4
it's whack
kids,
for him
right?
to do that.
So I'm pretty sure she got mad money in food stamps. Why the fuck them kids ain't eating?
not everybody.
Get outta
not
here.
everybody's
You know
on
the kids-
food stamp.
Everybody kids they want McDonald's. I get it.
All right, well, y'all can't have McDonald's. Eat what's in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
True.
But
So you don't
again,
think he was wrong?
I don't think he
Food
was
stamps is in the
wrong. I don't
thousands,
think
probably.
He was wrong.
I don't think he was wrong. Even though it stayed in that situation.
If she was really that pressed, she could have easily given
Where are the other
$15 and said, "Here,
Where
bring
are the
this for
other 3 baby daddies at?
Well,
Let them
exactly.
go get what are you doing?
Exactly. She could have had $15. She didn't want to spend her own money. That's what it
What if
was.
she didn't know?
I don't think he was wrong.
I don't think he told her,
But I
I'm getting
think
out
that
my
he-
son
She had
McDonald's.
to know because he said, "I'm coming over."
Yeah.
But I don't think he said, I got McDonald's for my son. Maybe she seen him get to the door.
No. She said like he does this for his son every Friday or some shit.
So
like,
if you know he
So you
does
know
that,
that.
so what is the point? So what are we arguing in here?
Yeah,
said that.
yeah.
He said it was
Yeah,
like
I'm learning new details.
Yeah,
Okay.
so if that's what he normally does, and why this one Friday now, and it's a problem. So you know I normally do this. Now this one Friday, now you just happen to be
But I feel
mad.
like-
Okay, we knew. Now we know it's staged.
No, but I feel like before I knew it stage,
But
right?
it was
if
a
I'm
good
with-
conversation.
But if I'm with somebody and I know they have 3 kids,
R.I.P.
right?
Kevin Samuels, man, the voice. Like, this is the type of
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
he would
yeah.
talk about.
Uncle
We needed
Sam,
you
Uncle
for.
Kev.
But
If
Uncle
I'm with
Kev.
somebody and they have 3 kids already and I'm with them and I'm treating their kids like my child, I'm with them, I wouldn't stop after we're broken up.
Exactly.
You gonna be
'Cause I feel
doing
like-
this for
I
years?
feel like you're like my child too, and you're my child's sibling.
Exactly.
First of all, dating somebody.
Now,
with
I'm not
three
saying I'm
kids
gonna
already
spoil
is
you,
very
but
crazy.
McDonald's is $5. Any food, I'll bring a whole order of 20-piece nuggets.
Cavallo's
Nah,
stuck
I
on
feel
the
you.
price.
It ain't about the money.
No, it's not about
but-
the money, but it's cheap. Like, I'm gonna bring food for all the kids. I don't like you, the baby mother, but the kids.
Yeah.
I treated
I'm
you
no
like my
sucker.
child when I was with you. I'm not
I'm
gonna
not no
change
sucker.
that.
You better call their fathers.
Nah,
Bring
once
that-
you're not in a
bring-
relationship no
Savage.
more, that's changing. That's
That's
you're
what I'm
not,
saying.
No,
We
why-
don't
why-
really
that's
no
not-
more.
No, but
That's
you already
not
had that
how-
bond with them because you basically
and now that
raised-
bond is
Barely.
gone.
Is it?
Because now we're
It's
not together
gone,
no more.
exactly.
I
It
don't
has
even
nothing
care
to do
about
with
y'all.
no. I said
Should
a
have thought
bond.
about the bond before you
No,
broke
I
up
said a
with
bond with the kids. It don't matter. Me and the baby mother's not together no more. The kids are still like
of
my
all,
child.
Yeah.
Negative. First of all, getting in a
Trav,
relationship
you
with a
are
woman
crazy
that,
regardless.
I
So
am.
what you
First
about
of
to
all,
say is crazy.
getting
I'ma have
with
to agree with
someone who
Trap on
has
this
3
one.
kids already
Argue.
is crazy. First of all, as a man, you put she got 3 of them, and something said, you know what? I'm gonna give her a 4th. What? There's people that really think like that. Like you really sit and think about it. You got none of that. So now and then you know what happens? Then the cycle continues because then they wound up don't being with them. So now she's stuck with a 4th one because you thought you was ready to handle that.
Yeah.
A lot of niggas get into that not realizing like you're not just taking care of your kid now. You got to take care of the responsibility of all the other ones.
Yeah, niggas not
and
thinking.
niggas don't
like,
ask. And niggas don't ask
3
questions
men
too. Like,
gave
yo,
her
what
kids
happened?
and none of them married her.
Yeah, and that's when
None
you
of
gotta
them
start
stayed with
asking
her?
questions
Like,
like,
what is wrong
why
with her?
haven't
What
none
if
of
it's
your
the same
kids?
father? You don't know if she had 3 different baby fathers. What if there's one father?
Or
and
even if it's one,
something
so
happens? You don't
then, but you still need to ask that too.
Yeah.
Like, what's the deal? Like, why such
Why
a thing
he-
ain't working out? Why
yeah.
this
know?
happened?
Okay, he just left. Now what?
That's crazy.
Not after 3 kids. You don't just leave after 3 kids.
There's some men who do that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
There's some men who leave after
wild.
1 kid. 2, 3, 4, 5. I know a man who left after 15.
Wait,
What?
what? 15 kids?
Yeah.
God.
Oh, I think I
damn.
heard that story. Was it in Africa? Yeah. It was more than 50.
I mean, I know somebody personally as well, but
Oh.
Yeah.
In Africa, that had
11.
He told it was too many kids.
I said
so that's
15.
why
I'm in
he left.
11. But still, it don't like people leave. You just wake up and get tired.
Moral of
Like,
the story, yo.
Wild.
It goes back to what I was saying. Go personal responsibility. Like you really look and choose to be like,
oh my god,
yo, she got 3
You
kids.
don't know that. You don't know that
I'm
the
gonna
father's
go
gonna
with
leave. Like
I know
you
that.
might be.
You right, but again, looking into that, you still gotta ask those questions before you go into
Yeah.
that and be like, yo. I noticed you. What's going on with that? Are they active? Are y'all co-parenting? What's the deal?
Right,
Like
right.
still act those because you go into the not knowing, and then now what? Now you realize you can't handle that. Now you got 3 other kids you got to take
Yo,
care of.
rap teaching, yo.
You want to
It's a
go time
fact.
for that? So
Teaching.
you threw all of that away. You had your own freedom and all that. Now you got to take care of 3 other kids plus
Yo.
the one you give her. So now that's
And
4.
he ain't even, he said
So
all
that's-
that.
So that's 4. Now
And
you
didn't
gotta
mention
take
the
care
3
of.
other fathers, too.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying.
If
like,
there's 3, why y'all think this girl gonna have 4 baby fathers? Why can't she have 1 baby father with the 3 kids?
Because if
I
she
don't
did this
know.
shit for clout, she got 4 baby
That's
fathers.
what I'm saying.
She got 4 baby fathers.
Lord.
yeah.
Like, this shit was crazy, but once again, thank you because it triggered this amazing conversation.
Right.
But kids are innocent, dude. Like,
That's
Take care of
Yeah.
your kids. At the end of the day,
Take care of your
want
kids.
I love
Big
kids,
word.
so the kids off limits. I love kids.
Nah, I love my
Come
Shout out
kids.
to all the
I love
babies and the
kids
kids in the
enough to
world
be-
because
I love my
abortions.
kids. Them other kids gotta figure it out.
nah, damn.
What's
Jen.
wrong with
Word.
as a teacher to say that is crazy.
Yo, word, right?
I'm sorry to the DOE system.
Like, but
that.
yo, it's time to talk. All right, y'all ready?
We
What
ready.
we ready for?
What we ready for?
It's time to talk about the elephant in the room,
What's
for
the
real.
elephant in the room?
R.Kelly's
Down
been
vaccine?
sent.
Oh,
Oh,
it's her client list. Nobody on her client list went down, and that bothers me.
same.
Only her, and
I like
she only
that you
got
said
20
that.
years. And nobody, and you know what else is I found funny? Because remember when they released the flight log and they had the list of almost every celebrity name you can mention.
Yup.
Disgusting.
Nobody was outraged. Like, your favorite celebrity is on that list and visited
Yep.
that island.
For
And-
little girls.
And then niggas was making
Disgusting.
excuses.
And
Oh, the
little
list is
boys.
fake. Like, I realized that people pick and choose who they
People
want to
What they want to put? Yeah.
Just, you know what else?
Yeah.
Pick and choose? The judicial system.
Yeah, like
Yes.
I hate when
choose.
people do that because how y'all so outraged. But when the
'Cause-
list came out, I didn't hear them say nothing about their favorite celebrities being on the list. But yet you care about the victims and shit. Cut it
Again,
out.
That
shit is
man,
crazy to me.
R. Kelly's a nasty man.
Disgusting.
For those who don't know,
Robert Kelly's disgusting.
Robert Kelly was sentenced
Yeah,
to
shout out to R.
30
Kelly, though.
years in jail. 30 years, right?
Well, only in one state. He's still got other states that's
Yeah,
gonna
that's
gonna.
It's over. So it's safe to say.
Yeah, there's other
So
states,
it's safe
there's
to
other
say-
states that's gonna sentence him. It's just one state that said 30.
Yeah.
He's gonna
So-
get more than that. So basically, he's never coming home.
So it's safe to say he's gonna die in jail.
Yes.
Deservingly so. He's a nasty nigga.
Right.
Let's not act like though. 3 years ago, there was a young white boy that raped 6 women, was arrested and given 7 months probation
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah, yeah,
what?
Yes.
consecutively.
But are we surprised though?
Yeah, like
That's absolutely absurd.
Like, come on.
that's the judicial system.
Yeah.
And R.Kelly just peed on these people.
No,
Nah,
no. Nigga said he just no, he did more than just
He raped
peeing
them
on
He
too.
did. He raped
did
them.
more
He
than
probably
just-
made them have abortions. There probably was a lot of abortions in his household.
It was consensual. It's only considered rape because they were underage.
That's not consensual.
That's not it.
You can't give a consent at 14. 13.
Understand?
At 15,
I
you
understand.
can't get consent.
I understand. But
And the parents of those fucking kids
that's
need to
what I
go
was
to jail
gonna
too.
Sick-ass parents
say. All of the
need to go to
parents,
jail.
the parents knew what was going on.
They gave their daughter
and
that
now they're
sicko.
trying to act like they're the victim. Like you knew what you was doing.
knew
when
what you was doing.
sent
So
the
it's
R.
all of them.
So then everybody needs
Everybody
to
needs to
go
go
down.
to
That's
jail.
His manager, the people that was setting up the
Everybody.
girls.
People who knew.
If that's the case, the whole most of the music industry, because they knew this was going on too.
And they
A lot
still
of them
did songs with this nigga.
Even after the sex tape came out, he still had a whole nother like career after
Yeah, he
that.
really
With
did.
TP2 and all of this.
Yeah.
And
He
people,
did.
But those are good songs.
That
though.
was when- that was when he was wearing the Zorro mask, right?
Bro, niggas still went on tour with him and supported him. So now when I see everybody like, oh fuck you, R.Kelly, like get off your moral.
No,
high
but I
horse,
think it's because
y'all
they didn't have the
knew.
proof. So
No,
a lot of
they
proof
had the
came out
proof.
afterwards.
No,
the sex tape
listen,
at first,
they
it's just
knew.
the sex tape.
No,
I don't know
listen.
how old the girl was in the sex tape.
It doesn't matter.
It was
The
like
point is,
12, 16?
listen.
12?
12, 16. How you go 12,
I
16?
don't remember it was between 12 to 16. I can't remember.
That's
Nigga,
another thing.
sick.
And another thing too, that tape was circulated amongst the black community. So not only did he was on tape doing
Yeah.
committed
So we all
offense,
do it. We all
so they
still
all
supported
watched
him.
it.
We
all
all.
supported it.
Yo.
So
we
not only
all.
that, not.
Yo, he
But I'm
right.
saying is niggas
I
really
was
watched.
too young to watch it.
Yeah, so
but I
niggas
heard
literally
about it.
supported and circulated a sex tape with him having sex with an underage girl.
Underage girl,
So that's
yeah.
child pornography niggas was watching.
Yeah.
It was circulated around the black community.
sure
And
was.
then he got off for some bullshit. And then niggas still let him have a whole nother career afterwards and did nothing. So now when the government or whatever finally comes out, now everybody want to be like, oh yeah, R.Kelly needs to go. But y'all been knew this. The tape was out. Y'all all knew, and y'all all chose not to
Damn.
say nothing.
Yeah.
And that's my issue.
Damn.
Yeah.
So now all of a sudden everybody's on their moral high horse. Now, oh you fuck out of here. Y'all been new and y'all didn't do nothing
They
about
knew
it.
since Aaliyah.
until
Somebody
it
said, once
came
the
out.
lead thing came out, that should have been a red flag.
Niggas just let this shit go. So now all of a sudden,
Damn.
so I'm supposed to believe y'all all of a sudden y'all care about black women and all of this. Fuck out of here. It's all fake. Niggas pick and choose when they wanna
Shit.
Talk your shit.
go
I'm
against-
still listening to R. Kelly, Pandora. I don't care.
I mean,
Killed that
But
shit.
it's the truth though. Like
I'm still
people,
bumping R. Kelly.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
how can you?
I mean,
sit
the
there
artist-
and be like
the
and
artist,
sit
yeah.
there and be like, oh, I'm you going mad hard now, but y'all been knew this was going on.
Yeah.
Don't say
That
don't
tape
act
was
like y'all didn't.
circulating around the black community.
I never seen
really
it.
It was
I was too young
circulated.
to watch it. I remember
we
it
was
was
too young.
sweet,
It was,
but everybody was
as far
talking
as the
about it.
adults, everybody was talking
Everybody
about
was
it,
talking about
watching
it.
it. So y'all,
To this day, I
y'all
still never
watching
seen it.
underage porn.
Till this day, I've never seen it.
I don't think I want to.
Huh?
I said to this day, I still haven't seen it.
Y'all watching, people was watching and talking about it like it was a cool thing. Like, oh, y'all seen the R. Kelly sex tape? And,
Yeah.
and I'm thinking about myself, like, these are adults. And I'm like, yo, y'all realize that's an underage girl.
But did they know that when it came out?
Everybody did.
Oh, I don't know.
I think when even when
then he
what was
peeing on her and she peeing on it.
Surviving
Like,
R.
what?
Kelly, when that came out, the girl in the tape, her aunt is in the industry. Her aunt is the one that did TLC,
See?
Discover TLC.
Pebble?
I think it's Pebble's niece.
I don't know.
It was somebody
somebody.
in the industry.
At the end of the day, the industry knew, bro, and nobody could
industry
have stopped
knew.
to it.
Yeah.
And now everybody's on their high horse. Fuck R. Kelly. It's all for clout and to get cool points now. Them niggas don't stand for nothing.
And I'm
That be the
positive
deal.
R. Kelly
Niggas
is
don't
not the
stand
only
for
one.
nothing.
R. Kelly
Oh,
is
yeah,
not
of
the
course.
only
He's not
one.
the only one. I just told
He was
y'all,
the only
almost
blatant one, though.
Every celebrity
Yeah.
you could think of was on the Jeffrey Epstein flight list,
Yeah,
going
that's
to that
crazy.
island. So now all of a sudden,
Presidents.
all these
Donald
people- so,
Trump.
yeah, everybody you could think
I
of.
think even Oprah was on the
Bruh,
list.
everybody you can
Oprah.
think of was
I think
on that
Oprah was
list.
on
Do
that
what?
list.
So now everybody, so now all of a sudden, he's the bad guy. Nobody know what's going on. Cut it out.
Sick.
Damn.
People, yo, I keep telling y'all, Hollywood is sick, bro.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not.
drop
Yeah,
the
my
mic
kid's not
with that.
doing Hollywood.
I mean, I'm gonna just be the parent that's gonna be there with my kid in Hollywood. I'm not gonna never give my kid.
But at the same time,
But-
right? Trap just killed that shit. Like, there's no rebuttal for that. But we gotta talk about, and again, he's gonna die in jail,
Yeah.
Right.
deservingly so.
Right.
But the judicial system has to be consistent.
Correct.
yeah,
If R.
It's never
Kelly got
consistent.
30 years, that
one
white boy
state?
that raped
Yeah, one
6
state.
girls in, I think, in Pennsylvania, I think his father was a sheriff or something like that.
Oh, so that's
Wow.
why. Oh, so
And
that's
he
why
was
he got
given-
off.
How I go.
7 months probation.
That's how I be, man. They
He
know.
stalked the girls, broke into their homes, raped them.
That's real rape, like rape. Not what R.
He
Kelly
had
did.
7 months in jail, not in jail, probation. Dylan
7
Roof
years probation. Yeah, yeah.
shoots up a church.
Yeah.
He gets taken to Burger King.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it you? Somebody sent a meme in the chat where It was
A girl
the
killed her
white girl-
sister.
Yes,
Yeah,
and I would have
yeah,
killed
yeah,
sooner
yeah.
if I knew I was gonna
Oh,
get
Get McDonald's.
They took her
yeah.
to McDonald's.
Yeah.
But I stay out of white people business.
Yeah, me too. I stay out of milk. Bitch.
Milk. I was waiting for him to say that too.
A man fled from police officers in his car in Ohio, a state where you can open carry.
Yeah,
He was shot at 90 times.
hit 60.
Almost 100 bullets in broad daylight.
That's crazy.
Hit 60 times. And then they walked over to his lifeless body that at that
Still
point
handcuffed him.
is basically clay,
He
Yeah.
looking like Swiss cheese, nigga.
Yeah,
literally.
like
Yeah,
and handcuffed him.
still handcuffed him. Like how?
Yeah.
Why?
This is the world we live
And
in.
they on pay leave too. They still get paid.
Yeah.
yeah, this the way we live in.
Y'all know what it is, man.
gotta know
That's why I would like with the Roe versus Wade thing. Like when I have conversations about it, I just tell people, hey, move accordingly, because you know
Yeah.
a lot of women
Facts.
like to come from the angle of what's fair. But I'm like, that's such a pointless argument. It's such
don't live in
a
a fair
pointless
world.
waste of your energy. You know what I mean? It's never been a fair world. Don't
Yep.
even think like that. That's pointless.
Damn.
Pointless to think.
I'm
you know what I
glad you
mean?
said that. Move accordingly.
Move
That's how I
accordingly.
do with
You know what I'm
everything.
saying?
That's
With
how I look
everything.
at the world. Like when people complain about racism and all of this and all of that, I'd be like, yo, you already know what type of world we live in. So move accordingly. That's how I do. I move accordingly.
Damn,
That's
yo.
the only thing you can do. You
Positive
know how the
as
world is.
possible.
Yeah.
Yep.
You move accordingly. It's kind of like when people try to as far as like assault on women going up, and when you tell a woman like, you know, carry mace or a gun, they always get, well, why do I got it? It's like, because this is the world we live in. Like, of course we feel like, of course no man should be attacking any kind of woman, but like, it's not like we know every nigga on the street and be like, yo, bro, stop attacking women. We don't know who attacking who, but if you know this is going on, at least carry something to protect yourself. Like,
move
of course,
accordingly.
nobody's saying men shouldn't do that. Like, we all agree they shouldn't, but. If you know the world you live in, then you should be able to
Move
protect
accordingly.
yourself and move accordingly. Like, what's wrong with
Yeah,
telling
that's
y'all to
deep.
move accordingly? But instead, they always want to argue, oh, men shouldn't. Yes, we agree, men shouldn't, but that's not the world we live in. We don't live in a fair world. So,
Yeah,
with that
but there are
case,
people moving accordingly, and still the rules. Just
So?
Trayvon Martin. What
That's,
do you do?
that's part of the according.
Trey-
that's
Trayvon
part
Martin.
of it. Yeah, that's part of it, though.
Yo, that's deep.
That's part of it, though.
Move
accordingly.
accordingly.
You know the world you live in. You know the world you live in. It's like, you know
That's
police brutality is on. So move accordingly.
Don't run away.
That's don't run, like,
Don't
you know what you
speak
gotta
back.
do.
I mean, just knowing that nigga, I could walk out. God forbid, I could walk out tomorrow. It could be up for me. That's real.
That's
This ain't
real.
It's not Pixar. You know what
Right,
I mean? That's
exactly.
very real. I could be on Instagram tomorrow. Like, I don't say that to be negative, but that's
It's
the
just the
world
world we
we
live
in a
in.
real way. Like these niggas, bro, the body count for black people is so astronomical up. What the shit gonna go down now or something? This not the
Right.
Dow Jones, nigga. You know
Right.
what I mean? Like, that's how
Exactly.
it is. So move accordingly.
Damn.
Your faith in God, stay positive. Eat
That's
healthy.
what I do. I put my faith in God. God with me with everything. Even when I'm ruining chicks and doing everything. God is by my side.
I'm not gonna comment on
God is
that
by my side.
because he's
But
bringing God into
Hold
his
on,
toxic-
Trap. Do you pray before you dive into the pussy?
Yo, one
You
time.
pray?
yo, like,
Damn, how y'all gonna get
at least
fucking...
at least two of my relationships I started out raw. Like
You
on the
niggas,
first
we
kill.
just, yo,
the
Wolf
first
just said some prolific shit.
on the first kill,
and
it
they
was
jumped
raw.
right into sex.
He don't care about his safety.
Lighten it up.
Yo,
He don't care about-
word,
he
that
don't
was
care about
deep.
STIs.
I do.
STDs.
I get tested with them, and like I said, God is by my side, baby. As long as God
And
got
you
me
pray before you dive into the pussy.
all the time.
You lying. You capping right now.
God
You
is with me,
capping.
man.
You capping.
God is with me, man.
Yo,
All right.
this is
Amen.
crazy.
All right.
So
Yo, we was having
Wolf is
like...
right.
Move
I stay
accordingly.
prayed up, move accordingly. That's
stay
it.
with skin?
So this is why we need Roe, because I can't raise kids in a world where I gotta teach them to move accordingly. That is
But
not
that's just the
okay.
world, though.
Life
You
is
mean you
beautiful,
can't?
though. It
Yeah,
can't
life
be.
is like
Not when
I-
you move like
But
accordingly.
even I'm moving accordingly. Like to me, I don't feel like life is a burden on me. Like I enjoy my life. Life is great. I
Yeah.
still go out. I might have a pocket
potted.
knife, but like
Oh.
even though I carry a pocket knife or whatever, it's not my
Same.
intention to be like, yo, you know what? If any, I plan on using it. Like
play
people,
defense.
People think. You automatically you just want to start some shit when if they tell you to
Nah,
carry
we
a gun
play
or something.
defense.
Nah, it's just for defense, like just in case. And that's
Yeah.
why that's why even stressing more for women. Like if grown men like myself and other men are carrying it, why should you should definitely be carrying some
Yeah.
kind of protection?
Yeah.
Like what you think
These
it
niggas is sick.
Exactly. So just to be on the
These
safe
niggas
side,
is
I won't
sick.
get caught lacking. Not ever thinking that I'm thinking about that all the time. Like if I go out, like I gotta fear of somebody gonna attack me because I never think like that. When
You're
I
not a
go out-
pessimist.
when I go out, I'm never thinking like, oh, this might happen to me today or something like that. I'm out
I'm like
enjoying
that.
myself.
You shouldn't.
Yeah.
I'm,
Yeah.
out,
I'm
I'm
like
enjoying
that.
myself. I'm
I'm
looking
like
at.
that. I overthink everything.
I'm
Me
enjoying
too.
the weather. I'm enjoying the weather. I'm looking at the nice women. I'm saying what's up to the niggas. Like I'm not thinking anything like, yo,
Just
somebody
positive.
somebody might come up behind
Good
me.
dude.
Nah, fuck all of that. I'm living my life like
Peace of mind.
because if you let because if you let the world do that or the news do that, it will have you stressed out and then you won't be wanting to do nothing. Then you don't want to go outside. You don't want to go nowhere. You scared to go here. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna live my life. That's it. Life is beautiful, man.
Drop some
Life
bombs. Drop some bombs.
Regardless-
That bitch finally saying something.
regardless of what, regardless of all
hold
the
up.
shit that's going on in the world, like still life is beautiful, man. Like even when I look at it, life is beautiful. Like look, we partying right now. We here doing this podcast at this
right.
beautiful studio.
With Cavallo.
It's hot outside. The girls look good outside. That's why I love a New York summer when it's nice like this. So I'm enjoying it. I'm
Yeah,
not
so your
thinking about-
citizens
I like
app
that. You
go
could get the
off.
glass
Thank you. Mine go off all
Yeah,
day.
like,
let's
especially in
bust-
Harlem.
Yo.
Hey, see?
Citizens
Harlem?
app stay off.
You got rid of the citizen app? I never had it.
Oh no, I need to know.
I need to know.
I need to know on my block.
I need to know.
I need to know.
Nigga, Wolf just want peace of mind,
Yeah, I
yo.
want peace of mind, bro. Fuck
500
out there.
feet, somebody got stabbed.
Yeah, I'm protect. Yeah, come on.
Facts, the higher power. Stay positive.
That's what I'm saying. My mother prayed for me every
That's not
day.
enough for me.
No, I know my mother prayed
My
for
mom's
me every
prayers
day.
is not
My
enough
mother
for me.
Nah. What?
It's not enough for
That's
me.
more than enough.
I
You
need
think it's
more.
not.
I need
Yo,
my own protection. I need
Bro, it's just,
I need everything.
bro, my mom's pray. I know my mom pray a lot because
Yeah, my
even
mom-
just going out, just being a black man going out, they always be like,
Yeah, my
be
mom always
careful.
pray, yeah,
They
yeah,
always tell
yeah.
you be careful. Like
Yo,
just being a black man going outside.
if
you gotta be
anybody, I
careful.
posted this on the gram a while back. Yo, if you ever leaving somewhere and somebody say, yo, be safe, that's them telling you I love you.
Yeah, that's basically
As
what
a
it is.
black
Yeah, that's
Man,
we get that all the time.
black
yo.
women too, but as
don't
a
get that
black
all the
man,
time?
everywhere I go, somebody's
course.
like, yo, be safe.
Every time I leave my home, my mother, be careful, love you.
Yeah.
Like everybody, like you just
Damn,
gotta
ain't
be
that
careful,
crazy?
like black men.
Yeah.
I can go check the mail. My mom like be
Yeah,
I feel like that's really
yeah.
a New York lingo too.
Yeah.
You go to other states, they don't really use that, but New
Yeah.
York is
Nah, they don't
always-
use be safe, but they use another verbiage, I'm sure.
Yeah, they be like,
I feel like because
In LA, they
New York
say
is
stay
so
dangerous.
Oh.
We say be safe, but in New
Okay.
York, be safe means something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Part of the lingo versus just saying something you say.
Oh, okay,
Right.
okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Like, yo, be safe. And I used to be like, yo, like, am I doing something? Like,
Nah,
because when you thinking, again, pessimist,
because the world we live in, they just
but they like,
let
and
you
they
know.
hold your hand like, yo, be safe, chief, be safe.
Yeah.
because they know
I'm
what
like,
it is. You a
damn.
black.
Nah, don't
man.
do that.
You
I'm
gotta
just
deal with
overthinking.
police.
Hold my
You
hand
gotta
too
deal-
long.
You a black man. You got to deal with
What you
police.
think? What you heard?
You got to deal with racists.
What you heard?
Anything.
Why you holding my hand like that? What you heard?
What you heard? Yo, Cavallo's stupid.
Nah, for real. Like you the ops.
Nah, but you right,
Nah.
though. You got to deal with police.
You got to deal with police.
You got to deal with other black men probably
Other
hating you
black
for
men hating
no
for no
reason.
reason.
Because your girl
Sick
look
niggas
good.
out
Yeah,
here.
it's so much shit.
Maybe your baby mama from the past.
That
Clearly.
be, bro, niggas,
Niggas broke and hungry.
that's how it be. And it's easy to get your own people.
Always looking like
It's
that.
always-
It's always your own people, yo.
It is easier to get your own people because that's who you're around the most. So it's like you're gonna stick. Up
You
with
had
your
said
own people.
something like that when we discussed black on black violence.
Yeah,
you
that's
said, nah,
what- it's proximity crime.
Oh my
Proximity.
goodness. Yeah, black
Of course
on black
you
crime
wanna
does not
know.
exist.
What's that
I
word you said?
hate when
Proximity.
people say that.
Proximity.
Because
Right,
every
track
group,
It is
These are big
not
words.
true. What is black on
every
black
group
crime?
has that, like, if whatever community, like Mexicans commit most crime against other Mexicans, whites
Yeah.
commit most crime against
proximity crime.
most whites. So it's
And
like,
they
that's
knew
really
that
what it
when they
is.
did
But
the whole
just try to-
redlining of the states.
Right.
They
So they
knew
just
that.
try to use that as to make it seem like we're more criminal than every other group, when it's not the case. They just explode our stats more than everybody else. But white people be killing white people.
Yeah.
The same right.
Yeah.
Mexicans, every other race
Yeah.
do the same thing.
Proximity crime.
They just want to sensationalize black crime and black people to make it seem like we're more dangerous. That's why, if you notice, I forgot what town it was. They discovered that one of the police stations where they do target practice and had all the target victims of black males. But it was only
Wow.
discovered because they had a Boy Scouts trip there, so they discovered it. So really, what you're doing is you're programming these policemen to think like, look, all black men are criminals.
Yep.
So that's why that's why the first
Isn't
thing
it a
they do.
show like that?
This
So that's why
Remember
the
that
first-
Martin Lawrence movie?
Yeah, so that's
I'll
why the
never forget
first.
that scene.
So that's why the first thing they do is they shoot us and ask questions later.
because it's in the
Wow.
training.
Because they're already ingrained in their head, like, yo, black men or whatever is criminals already. So that's their target practice.
Target practice.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
they that
Crazy.
That's insane.
and they already don't care about our life anyway. So it's like,
Right.
why would I?
3/5.
Yeah.
There was a movie with Martin Lawrence where he
Blue
was
Street.
training he was
Street.
training to be in the police
No,
academy.
national security. Yes, that's
And
what it was, and they had to do the training.
He
and
shot all these white, innocent bystanders, according to the chief. And the only person he didn't shoot was the black guy. And it was like, "What are you
He
doing?"
said, "Why did you shoot the black guy?" He's
He's
like, "Oh,
like-
I felt like the black guy was in danger."
was in
He's surrounded
danger. He's surrounded by all the white people.
Yeah, but that's
Yo,
true. Like
that's-
they always got the black person.
Shout out to Martin Lawrence.
You know,
Shout out to
right? For real.
He's a legend. He's a legend, yo. Damn, y'all, this was a great episode.
We didn't even get to
finished?
talk about hip hop.
Yeah, I'm about to say. Talk about the
we
verses.
Rock.
Chris Brown
We ain't
versus Usher.
That's how you feel.
We not gonna have the Chris Brown versus Usher. That debate is over. I
Yeah,
feel
that
like
is
after
over.
the
After the Tiny
Wait,
Desk.
why? Whoa, wait.
after the
wait.
Tiny
Because we got
Desk
people
Usher
still-
performance, I don't think
Chris Brown's not
That's
touching
what I
that.
said.
There's no
Vocally, he's
Chris-
not touching
But
it.
even
no more
before
Chris-
Tiny
yeah,
Desk,
even
I knew
before
Chris
that.
Brown was not touching Usher.
Yeah, there's no Chris Brown. versus
Vocally,
Usher
no,
debate.
not at all.
Okay.
Not at all.
Even
All right.
songs.
Even dancing.
I gotta dig-
Usher
Even
created.
songs.
Usher created the sideways
Wait, no.
moonwalk.
Wait, he did not.
Chris Brown
No,
has
he
not
did not.
created
No, he did
not
not.
one
Miss Jenn.
dance.
Jen,
Jen.
he did not do that.
Yes, he did.
Michael Jackson been doing the sidewalk.
No, not the sideways
He
moonwalk.
was.
No, he wasn't.
In the 90s
Michael
with the
Jackson
shortwave.
does
Yes, he
a
did
regular.
so.
He does a regular
Miss
front
Jen.
back moonwalk.
No, he
Usher
don't.
does
Miss
the
Jen.
sideways moonwalk. I have
From
not
Usher.
seen. I have
I mean,
not
from
seen.
Michael.
Yo, hold on,
But
y'all.
still, it's
yo,
a
yo.
new dance. I have not seen.
I gotta ask Miss Jen
I
three
have-
questions.
Go ahead.
Oh,
To the
God.
viewers, I know I said for me it was Chris Brown, Michael Jackson, but Chris Brown went on another podcast and he said
Spoke the truth.
he is not better than Michael Jackson. Of
course he's
so
not.
I concede to that point. I cannot go to war for someone that does not. I cannot go to war for someone.
That's
real.
I'm
right,
sorry,
yeah.
Chief, but when I hear you talk like that, I'm like, you too old to be thinking
Hold
like
on,
that.
wait.
Not
I'm
too
so-
old.
I'm talking
I
to the
expect
viewers.
Gen Zs to think, okay, Chris Brown's better than Michael Jackson, but
Yeah.
you are.
I'm gonna tell you why. Hold up. Let me finish apologizing. I concede to that point, Chris Brown. I still love you, but if you yourself do not believe that you are more talented than Michael Jackson, I cannot believe it for you.
That's the only reason you changed your mind?
No, I'm not changing my mind. I said I concede.
Yeah, that's real.
that's
I
real,
fuck
yeah.
with that though.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not changing my mind.
Okay, so you still believe that he's better
In
than
my
you?
heart, I
Yeah,
do.
your heart. Okay.
It's insane.
Yeah,
But
it is.
now for this Usher bullshit,
Oh, it's bullshit.
I will not be. I will not be conceding. anything.
Usher sings better than Chris Brown.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you three questions.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Miss Jen,
Yes.
who's the better dancer?
I've seen.
Just
What you talking about? Dancing? Since when is
Just-
dancing part of the verses?
Just names. Who is the better dancer? Be objective.
Chris Brown.
I think Usher looks so smooth, but fine. Chris Brown can do a lot. with
Niggas
his
hype because
dancing.
he could backflip.
Thank you.
So what?
Chris Brown is more acrobatic, but
backflip.
Usher
Oh,
looks smoother
come
in his
on.
dance moves.
I
He
have
looks
two more
sexier.
questions.
When I
Oh,
see
my
Usher
gosh.
dancing, I actually want to sit on his face. When I see Chris Brown dancing,
All right,
I might get hit.
Jen is really a freak, and I like it.
He said I'm gonna sit on his.
He said he's gonna feel it. Wow.
Usher.
Who is the better dancer out of the two?
Chris Brown is more acrobatic.
Thank you. My second question is, who is the better performer out of those two? Performing is not just dancing, it's
Right.
also
The
singing.
stage presence.
Interaction, stage
I'm
presence.
gonna have to give that to Usher
Thank you.
because Chris Brown is not. He's just lip
Don't get
syncing.
mad. You asked her opinion. Don't get mad. Don't get
All right,
mad.
Usher's
all right.
stage
Because he dropped his
presence.
hands and he looked at
Usher's
her.
stage presence, like he captivates me.
Yeah.
Chris Brown, I'm just looking to see if he's not doing tricks. I don't care what the fuck he's doing on stage. If I don't see him dancing, even for his music videos, I don't care for the song. I just want to see what dances he's gonna do.
Last
and if he's
question.
not dancing, I'm not intrigued.
That's like Janet Jackson.
Okay, so right now it's 1-1.
1-1.
Jackson.
Same.
Who has
Just dancing.
the better discography?
Usher, hands down.
Damn.
Usher,
Hands down.
hands down. We can do 10,
Well, I
10
don't
Chris Brown
know.
songs and 10 Usher songs.
But that's not discography. That's a single. That's about discography mean albums, right?
Yes.
I mean, Confessions
Usher.
is really.
I've listened
That's
to
one album.
I've listened
What,
to
what Chris Brown album is better?
exactly.
What Chris Brown better?
I've listened to Usher's albums from start to finish. I think the only Chris Brown album I listened to from start to finish was his first one.
Damn.
The other ones I have not listened to the whole album.
So that means you can't even have an opinion on this.
but that's you know why I haven't
so you
listened to
taking
it.
a test without
No,
studying.
I tried to listen to it, but it didn't. I
just don't
I
connect.
skipped.
It don't connect.
I didn't connect
So
to
the
that.
album when he
There
had
was too many
Deuces,
songs.
The Return, that album.
I listened to probably just Deuces and the songs that were singles. I didn't listen to every song on that.
You
album.
never listened to Fame.
Some
That's
songs.
Deuces.
Some
Deuces-
songs on
No.
Fame, not the
No,
whole
no,
thing.
no.
It is.
Yeah?
Deuces-
Nah, Deuces is not on Fame.
It is.
It's
No
not.
graffiti.
Deuces on Fame.
Nah. It's
All right,
not.
I don't know.
It is.
Bro, I'm a stan.
Bro, it's on
Somebody
it.
look it up.
Let's look
It's
it
on
up.
there. Deuces is Fame.
It's not.
It
I thought it was
is.
graffiti.
right now.
I thought it was graffiti.
It's Fame. It's no
You know why we
bullshit.
don't know? Because he has albums with like 40 songs on it.
It's not on Fame.
It is.
Deuces is Fame.
It's Fame. I know
Yeah.
Fame
First
album.
song. It's the first.
It's the first song. I know
On
Deuces.
Fame?
Featuring Tyler and
no
Kelly.
bullshit.
There you
Yeah.
go.
It's Deuces up to you. No bullshit.
Shit.
Oh,
Look
yeah,
at
yeah,
me.
yeah.
Look at me now.
She ain't
Yeah.
you.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
ain't
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Stay with me.
I know
yeah,
Chris
please.
Brown.
You're right,
I
you're right.
know
Yeah,
Chris
yeah,
Brown
yeah.
music too.
Yeah.
Fame is good. It's not better than Fortune, but he's not better than Usher singing wise. It's like a Marion and Mario.
just
Mario will
music-wise.
sing way better than Mario.
Yo,
Mario has better.
I
dance
have
to the
another
stage performance,
apology.
I feel like.
Mario, I apologize.
Oh yeah, because niggas dig. Everybody said, "Oh, Mario
Everyone
is gonna-
slept on him. Yeah, everyone slept. I
But
knew Mario.
Mario's a better
apologize.
singer. We already know that. Just like Usher's a better singer than Chris Brown, but Chris Brown.
I don't think Usher's
his
a better singer
performance,
than Chris
I feel
Brown.
like what?
Chris Brown can't.
It's not.
sing.
Y'all make it seem like it's a landslide.
Chris Brown can't.
Usher
sing.
has that church
Chris
like.
Brown cannot sing.
I didn't say that.
I just don't like the.
I didn't say that.
The conviction in the
He
singing.
cannot sing.
Wait, Wolf. Wait, you think that Usher doesn't sing better than Chris Brown?
Listen, I only want to.
Yes or no?
I think I have a.
Yes or no?
You said Chris Brown can't sing.
He
I didn't say
can't.
that. I'm talking about. Do you
I
think
don't
Usher
think
sings
he
better
can
than Chris
sing.
Brown?
I
I
don't
don't
think
think
Usher.
he sings better than Chris Brown. No.
Yo, what in the weed is going on?
Finally, somebody that understands.
I think he does.
What weed is y'all smoking?
I'm sober. I don't do drugs. I'm just saying.
You said it earlier.
Nah.
Yo, this is
Y'all,
crazy.
why- I don't
y'all
understand.
crazy.
Y'all
But
must
he's
be
a stand, so I
tone
don't pay
deaf.
him no mind. But you, that's crazy. Because he just did it. Anytime you see him singing live, you feel it. Chris Brown, I've never felt like, damn, rewind that.
Yo,
He
Cavallo.
lip sings.
Chris Brown has
What?
The vocals.
He
Well,
lip
Chris Brown has
sings.
the
think
vocals
Usher
in the
makes
background.
difference.
Yes, he has the vocals in the background. He lip sings.
Well, I feel like most
Usher
performers
is
who
singing
dance lip sync.
live.
I feel like most performers, because Janet Jackson lip sync every song.
The nigga doing flips and shit.
Yeah.
You want like?
But you say he's a great artist.
Hold on.
Take a
You want
deep
to
breath.
feel
Hold
like?
on. That's
Usher dances too.
that's a
Usher
testament.
dances
Usher don't do
too.
But
shit but
that's-
thrust his foot.
Nah,
Hold
Usher
on.
be
That's
dancing.
a testament to his performance because
Yes.
Beyonce does all of that and she still sounds
Yeah.
amazing and she does it in heels.
Yeah.
So what are we
Chloe
talking
Bailey
about?
just did
She
it.
dances in
Chloe
heels.
Bailey just did
She
it.
goes
Yeah,
across
Chloe
the stage.
Chloe Bailey
Shout
just
out to
did
Chloe
it.
So what are
Bailey.
we talking about?
She look
Yeah.
good.
And if you listen to Beyonce, she don't lose no breath control, no nothing. So that's hard work. So like,
Yeah.
so that's not an
Like that.
excuse.
Michael Jackson did it.
because he
Wait,
been
that's
lip
dancing
syncs a lot,
and
though.
That's
Hold
not
on.
an
I
excuse.
mean, that's
Yo,
lip sync all
Cavallo.
the time.
Not all the
Cavallo.
time.
Yeah.
Who has a better discography, Usher or
Between-
Chris Brown?
I think Chris Brown has a better discography because he has more songs that I to compare it to. Usher don't have a lot.
But the ones that he have are valuable.
8701.
8701 and Confessions, I feel like
So-
Chris Brown don't have.
Usher has a 20-year career and only has two
Well,
good
I don't
albums.
count it as 20 because I feel like his last 3 albums wasn't.
Trash.
No, here's what I say, right? Basuda. No, here's what let me say this, right? There's a lot of artists that's still out from the
Usher
90s
tried
that
to-
should have
Yo,
stopped.
my
Like
nigga.
I love Mary J. Blige, but she has new stuff that's like in the last 10 years that doesn't give the same effect that her
So
old stuff
you're
does.
saying
so
after-
when your career is that long, I
Let me
feel
ask
like
you something.
people tend to scoot off you. So I feel like that's why it's better because Chris Brown is still more of Gen Z people. Like people still elevate with him.
Cavallo,
Usher, people is like
after
he
the
old.
Confessions album, has Usher released
Yes.
a project
The next
one.
that you thoroughly
Yes.
enjoyed?
Usher versus
Yes.
Raymond.
Here I stand.
Versus.
Here I stand.
Here I stand.
Here I
Yes.
Stand was
Here I
okay.
stand.
Look.
Usher
Yeah,
versus
yeah,
Raymond
yeah.
and
Mountains.
versus
Yeah.
Trading places and moving
No.
mountains. What are you
Mountains.
talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah.
Climax.
Yo, climax.
You kidding me? I'm not playing a Chris
Yo,
Brown
come
song
on,
in the
man.
bedroom.
Climax.
Yo,
And
what
Here I
I'm not
Stand.
playing a Chris
What are
Brown
you
song.
talking about?
I'm playing an Usher
You know
song.
what's missing from R&B too? The ballad. We don't have that
don't
no
have
more.
that, but Usher
the
has
male
ballad.
R&B. I don't know what it is with
Mario.
R&B
It's more
nowadays.
pop- it's more
BB,
hip-hop now.
A lot of R&B.
R&B 's
I feel like,
dead,
yeah,
bro.
No, it's not that
They
it's dead. A lot of
they
them.
popping perks and fucking bitches.
Yeah, a lot of
I
them
want
wanna be
R&B
hip-hop
when you
artists.
begging
Well, they was
your
doing
girl
that. They
back.
was doing that
You
too.
A lot of
begging-
niggas not doing that no more.
Chris Brown and Usher
Listen,
been banging.
I missed the
Whether
R&B.
we know or not.
I missed the R&B where
ballads.
you was begging for your girl back.
Exactly. There's no more of that.
I
Niggas
want-
don't beg no more.
I want to hear
Well,
Joe.
we shouldn't have to beg.
Avant, Tank.
Yes,
Niggas
so
like
Avant.
Begging for
Yes.
that love.
Yes.
Not turn around, throw it back. Like,
So,
that's not
wait, but
R&B.
that could be
The female-
R&B though.
It could
It could be R&B,
but, but she just said a lie.
What she said?
She said that there's no. No, let me not mess it up because you didn't say this. She said there's no songs to Chris Brown you can have sex to.
What are you talking about?
Have you ever heard?
Fuck you back
you
to
ever
sleep,
heard-
girl. I'll put that on the playlist.
Yeah.
What are you talking
If
about?
my man plays, I'm looking at him. I'm
Have you ever heard?
Switch.
Listen.
Turn off.
Have you ever
Have a sweet
heard
love.
"Wet the Bed"
What the
featuring
bad?
Ludacris?
Yes.
Man.
Yeah. Look at me.
Yeah, look.
No, but Usher do got songs that.
Hold on, I know he do.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard "Make Love" off the Royalty album?
This nigga love Chris Brown, man.
I can't
Yeah,
remember
that's
that
crazy.
one. If I heard it,
I
I,
know
can't
you love
remember.
Chris
That wasn't a
Brown,
fan
man,
of the
but-
royalty album. That's
Me
why.
either.
But
Yeah,
"Make
so-
Love"
I can't remember that song.
Wet the Bed.
I know Wet the Bed. Yeah.
I'm gonna share my playlist for you.
Sweet Love. Fortune.
I have
Fortune has a lot of sex songs. That's the album that has a lot of the R&B y'all talking about and want.
Bed
That's
for
the
my
Fortune.
girl.
Y'all be
back.
playing music during sex?
No, what?
Yes.
Yeah.
Y'all have a sex playlist?
I mean,
No comment.
hold up. Hold up.
I do.
Hold up.
Y'all do?
Yo, I'm gonna say this right here. Anybody that is in
Quiet.
the intimate act and wants complete silence is probably gonna kill
A
you.
psychopath. A psychopath.
Well, it shouldn't be silent.
Sometimes I don't have music all the time. Sometimes I be in there. I be in there with no
truly
sound on, no
believe-
TV,
No
no
sound?
nothing.
These niggas is crazy.
I don't need nobody I need sound for. I be in there with no.
Either some fake movie on in the background.
Nah, I want to hear her
music.
moan. I want to
You
hear her
wouldn't hear me
moan.
I could hear her moan off of Chris
How
Brown.
can I hear the moans off of the
Take
music?
off of Savage.
Nah,
I
That
can hear it.
silence
Why you want to hear a man's
is
voice
wild.
serenading a female while you
I don't want to.
Nigga,
I'm saying I never
don't
played
want-
music
It's
before, but for
about-
the most part, I don't have music on.
I don't want to hear no
no
serenading.
no
TV,
sound?
no sound. The lights be out.
I don't want to hear no serenading.
The lights be out and
Yo,
the TV be
yo.
off.
Nah, that's wild. That's
Yo,
weird.
Weird.
always
I'm gonna
dark and
stop you
quiet.
and be like,
Yeah, it's dark.
quiet.
If it's at night, it's dark.
Yo.
No,
like, can we play
yo,
something? Can
If
we
it's
turn the
night,
TV on?
it's dark.
Trap,
Or I might have the
I wanna
candle
hear
on.
it. Dum, dum.
I have a candle on.
Trap, hold up.
for the mood.
Yeah, you gotta have the candle on for
Trap.
the mood. What?
Are you telling me live on the E1T1
I'm telling you
podcast
live at 5. What
that,
happened?
that you are having
Intercourse.
sex
Yes.
in silence?
Yes.
Yes.
Dog.
Why do I need? I have music sometimes, but not all
it
the
shouldn't
time.
be.
But
It's gotta
why?
be silent.
Yo,
it
y'all
shouldn't be
niggas is
silent.
crazy.
Why
I
we
love y'all
crazy?
niggas, but y'all crazy.
Wait, so you turn
Yo,
on
you
music
are.
I need
every
to
time?
hear
You are, though.
music
turn
or
on music every
TV.
time?
Music
Like,
or TV.
Wait, y'all keep
One
the TV
has to
on?
be- Yes.
Why? Y'all scared
Yo.
of the dark?
Yo,
Y'all
complete.
scared of the dark?
I don't.
Bro,
It just
listen.
sounds weird. You just hear
Listen.
Wait, so you get your phone?
What do you
and you sing a
the
song?
whole time. Like,
Wait,
How is that weird?
I need to hear something else.
You need to hear
get your
something
phone
else.
and play a song before you start. You
Yeah,
stop
like
and
what are
get
y'all
your song?
doing?
Yes.
Y'all
You get
what?
off the bed
I
to
will
get a
turn-
No,
phone.
listen.
Nigga act like they in the gym or something.
Yeah,
That's a little weird.
What are y'all talking
Yo,
about?
Once that Netflix dung dung start, you
Yo.
already know. Like,
Yo,
all right,
yo,
let's
yo,
get
listen.
crazy.
Nah,
Listen, yo, bro, complete silence.
It's
Yes.
weird.
Yo, I can't.
Why is that
listen,
weird?
I can't eat.
I go
in
to
complete
sleep like that.
silence. I don't want to hear myself chew.
Yo,
y'all don't like.
Bro.
Oh, y'all can't
he
eat like
is
yourself.
different.
Trap, this deeper than this. Deeper
Yeah,
than
it
what
must
we
be
know,
deeper
bro.
than rap.
Yeah. It's deeper than rap.
Bro, it's deeper than
How
rap.
could you
I always have something playing in my
Wait,
brain.
always?
Always.
Wait.
Either music or TV.
Wait, so what if you sleeping and y'all wake up and just
I sleep to the TV.
Nah, when I go to sleep,
So it's
everything gotta
on
be
all
off.
day?
Wait.
different.
Hold on. That's an anomaly situation you talking about.
What you mean anomaly? That happens all the time.
Waking up in the morning wood, you ready to get crazy? That's different. I'm talking about it's the night. Y'all came from a date. Y'all got
Yeah.
wine. Y'all lit a
You
candle.
have no time to turn the TV on. You going straight to
Wait,
it.
you
turning the TV on?
Hold up.
I'm taking- when I'm taking my shoes
Cavallo.
off, he putting the
Cavallo.
TV on.
So there's
Like,
no
what?
setting the mood with you.
Yes, I just said I
TV
like the
not the
candle.
move.
I just said I like the candle.
Not the move.
The TV, not the move. I just said I like the
I didn't
candle.
say TV, my nigga. So you just come home.
What show you got on? What show is on?
Yes, let's get in the
It's
bed.
time
What's
to
the
fuck.
problem? Yeah. What's the
go,
problem?
babe.
Nah.
Yeah.
No.
What's the
Y'all
problem?
never had a woman complain about that?
No.
It's too
Hell
quiet.
It's not quiet.
No.
Complaint is crazy.
Exactly. If she complain about that, it's like, what are you complaining?
Yo, when I first turn my
Like,
TV
it's
on,
too
it's the
quiet
news.
in here.
I don't want to hear about no
Let's
death.
turn some music on. That's what I would have said.
All right, so
That's
you
what I
go,
would've
so you
said.
go get your speaker and set up and turn on the music.
Come on, y'all don't have Alexa by now? Alexa,
Wait,
play.
what? It's
No, I'm not
crazy.
fancy. I don't
Y'all
have Alexa.
crazy.
Yo, the fact that
Y'all crazy.
Yo, the fact that y'all niggas is literally taking
I
y'all
don't
clothes
understand.
off.
I don't understand.
In the dark, too, like that, nigga.
I ain't say that. I ain't
with
say
the
that.
lights
Yo,
out, nigga.
I didn't say that.
Ain't no lights on, nigga.
I didn't
What
say
you
that.
talking about? If you having sex during the day, we gonna get that natural
Yo, the
sunlight.
fact,
But at
yo,
night,
the fact that y'all niggas
Don't say y'all.
I
Yo,
told you I light a
get
candle.
home,
I got a candle
go like
lit.
this.
Yes.
All right, take your clothes off in
Yes.
silence.
Yes.
Why are you
Then
silent?
take her clothes off.
Why are you
Yes.
silent?
in
though?
silence.
Why
Be
you
kissing
silent?
or doing whatever. Like, well,
Thank
that's
you.
not silence. That's making noise.
Thank
Then
you.
if you are wearing a rubber, unwrapping it, hearing
extra. Yo, people,
hold up.
people watching
Hold
this
up.
podcast.
Wait, hold on.
This is the most extra host I've ever met in my
This guy's
life.
extra, yo.
He's
Hold
talking
up.
about the
That's a
sound
fact,
of a
though.
rubber
So
rapper.
you're unwrapping.
You hear all of that I'm dead
You're
silent.
unwrapping-
You can hear that when the TV's on. It's right in front of you.
Nah.
You're unwrapping the wrapper of the condom. You're putting it on. Yeah, you kissing. You're grabbing her ass. You're doing whatever.
I got a question for the
In
lady.
complete silence.
Well, please take a
I got
question.
a question for the lady.
That's crazy.
Okay.
I know you've heard of sensual play before and shit like that.
Yes.
Okay, so you understand
look at
how
that drink.
important the
Word.
sound is.
Exactly.
You
Come
understand-
on.
Like real quick.
What's
Yes.
wrong with
Understand
y'all?
how like the little sounds you blindfolded or something like
Exactly.
that playing on your senses.
Mm-hmm.
That shit still apply.
Right.
I'm just saying like
All right.
Y'all want music in the background for what?
I can understand if it's a night like that, I'm blindfolded and we want to play with all of our senses and I need to
it's
hear.
always
That's always like
Always
that.
like
Like
that
that.
though. What are you
Always
talking
like
about?
that.
Some nights-
Y'all want to have
Ain't no
music
mood.
playing in the way. Not saying I have anything wrong with that. Like I do it
Sometimes
sometimes.
the
but
music gives me
other
the
than
rhythm
that,
of how I want to
cool
back
with
it
music.
up.
I'm cool with
and-
music,
Cool
but
too,
silence is cool too.
Wait, so
Yeah.
if you walk in and you trying to have a quickie, you gonna stop the quickie to go turn the
Turn
TV on?
music
He
on?
just said not quickies. He
I'm
said if you
talking
set
about
the
the
mood.
vibe.
Yes.
I
the
just told you I
vibe.
set the
Vibe.
candle. That's the vibe.
Vibe.
got the candle
After
and that's
date,
it.
After
Y'all
a
are
date
crazy.
night,
Nigga
after
go
a
play
date
music.
night,
Y'all crazy.
yo, babe, pour me some wine. And you having wine, you watching your girl in lingerie, the music in the background. I don't want it to be like fucking Jason.
Especially me, sometimes
like
I like
fucking
to.
complete silence.
Don't your woman like to strip tease or dance for you? You need some kind
You
of.
gotta do that every time you do
Every
it.
time y'all have sex, y'all do that?
Yo, bro, as soon as you said that you was fucking in silence, I knew you.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Dark.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? I don't see the problem. Y'all
You don't want to
crazy.
see yourself, huh?
But I'm gonna have to
Nah,
try that.
not
I'm gonna have to
that.
try that. I'm gonna have to
It's
try
fun, nigga.
the sensual. I'm gonna have to try the sensual.
No sweat.
Blindfolded.
Yo,
silent.
I'm supposed to have the bright ass light on?
Yeah.
What?
The
Y'all keep the
dark-
light on?
The dark, yes.
Y'all keep the light on?
The TV for background noise, Netflix. Are you still
Yes,
watching? Yes.
exactly.
Fuck all of that. Fuck all of that.
Bro, I'm gonna be in my most intimate moment,
Yo.
listening to.
Yes, listen to her moan. What is wrong with y'all? Y'all don't want to hear.
I could hear her moan.
You
with
can hear
music. It's not like
You
you in
can
the
still hear
club.
hormone, right? You
The
can
music
still
ain't
hear-
blasting. Yo,
Bro, you hear the
everybody
moan,
put
you
your
hear
hands
the
in the
You hear the
air.
moan. You hear the
Yes, you hear all of that.
You hear the sheep.
You hear the
You hear
wetness. You
you
hear the mac and
macaroni
cheese.
noise,
Yes,
all of that.
You do.
Yo,
Why
bro,
you- I don't
I can
need
hear
the
the
music.
macaroni
But you
with a
hear it with
little
the
bit of music.
music. You still hear it with the
I
music.
guess.
I'm
It ain't the
on you.
same.
You whispering. I'm whispering. Like
You gotta whisper under the music.
Under the music. Yeah, you got to listen under the music.
Yo, yo,
What is going on?
yo, I knew.
What is going on with this podcast? For real.
I knew trap was crazy.
Was a sick nigga, but I'm sick because I be
you
fucking in the dark.
Yeah, you are sick about that.
Because I'll be fucking
Yo,
in the dark
Every
knew-
time, that's a little weird.
Yo, I
Not
knew
every time.
Trap
If I have
was
sex
a
in the
sick
morning,
no,
nigga.
nigga,
if
like-
at night, it has to be dark. That's a little weird.
Yo,
you keep the light on at night?
I don't get to turn it off. If it's off, it's off. But if it's on, it's on.
Hey, shout out to Chief, bro.
Nah, if it's you act like I'm saying in the middle of I'm gonna go cut it off. Like if I know we about to do something, I'm cutting the light
Why?
off. Why do we have the light
let's
on?
Why is it off?
Let's sign off. Yo,
I know if we ain't even talk about hip hop.
And now we did. We spoke
did?
about Usher.
That's hip-
and
that's R&B.
Chris Brown, and we
That's
started
R&B.
arguing. Listen, I'm
Usher watching
I'm-
Chris Brown.
Yo, trap for the viewers watching.
That's
For the ladies that want him, because he is a bachelor. That's my
Yo.
bro. Be careful,
Yeah.
because this nigga's going to have sex in the dark
Yo, and you don't know what you're doing.
Silent.
with no music.
Silence.
That's how you go for the kill, nigga. Straight stylist, nigga, for the kill. Fuck, I want. You think I want another R&B nigga in the background crooning? Fuck out of here, nigga crooning in the
So
background.
you don't want to see her facial expression or her face in general?
You can see it in the dark.
In the dark.
Thank
No,
you.
you
Thank you,
cannot.
Thank you. Yes,
No,
you
you
can.
cannot. No, you
Y'all
cannot.
don't got vision.
You can
then.
see
Y'all
the
don't got
outline,
vision.
but you can't see her
can
actual
see.
face.
You can see.
What?
You ain't got windows in your
Exactly. The
Of
windows
course,
give you
when
enough
it's night
light.
out time.
room. Moon in New York be going
Exactly.
crazy.
Thank you. Thank you, Wolf. Wolf, no. See, Wolf, my man.
Nah,
he
that's
know
a little weird.
The
That's a little
moonlight
weird.
and the candle, that's enough
You
light.
see the outline of a person. You can't
That's
see like
enough
full face
light
in the
Nah,
dark.
I'm telling you, I see her face.
that's
You can
fluid.
see it enough.
No, I can see a face, but not the. You crazy.
We like what we like, I guess.
Word, what's
Yeah, that's
like with
crazy.
y'all?
We
Y'all
like what we
bugging.
like,
we like
I
what we like.
guess.
Yo,
I
Y'all need
just know.
music. Y'all need music to
This
get y'all
nigga
going.
You need the lights off.
I
It's
just
crazy.
I don't
know.
need the lights off. I just like the lights off.
nigga-
Wolf and
weird.
Trap, y'all would be a dub after the first
What?
night. I couldn't do
What
with
you
y'all
mean?
again.
Wow. Cut it out. You'll be coming back.
Yo, trap.
You said just trap, right?
She said wolf and trap.
Oh, okay.
And
As
I'm
long as
saying
she say my name.
That's cat.
said
Because
wolf
after
and
that,
trap.
that's a whole nother experience. You look at like, oh shit, this is cool. Exactly. You look at like, oh shit, this is cool.
Like
No
this
music.
nigga don't
It's
play.
like,
This all I
I'm
hear
going for the
is a
kill.
condom rapper. Like,
What's wrong with you?
Yo,
That's
the
all I
kill.
hear. Is
wait. So when it's quiet, I feel like I'm gonna have to force some noises because it's gonna be awkward if it's
why
just
you
dead
forcing
silent.
It's so uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable.
Like,
Yeah,
It's
make it uncomfortable.
problem.
That's not nothing uncomfortable at all.
Nah,
Y'all
my
bugging.
nigga, like intimacy, like especially when it's
intimacy.
somebody you love.
Yeah.
It needs to be an experience every single time.
That's an experience.
Fucking in
darkness.
silence?
But what
In
if,
the
what
dark.
if she's silent?
Wait, what do you?
Isn't that awkward?
That's different.
If she's silent, that's
That's
something wrong with you.
different.
Yeah, like,
Then that's different.
like it's just like, all right, we're done.
Yeah.
You want lunch? You want dinner? Like, now I want
Think
music.
What?
think music is determining what's
What?
Thank
That's
you.
what I'm saying.
Thank
What's wrong with
you.
y'all?
Thank you.
Yo, would you go to the club if it was a silent club, no headphones?
That's
no
different. You go to the club for music.
That's different.
But
You
what
don't
I'm
have
saying
sex for
is-
music.
What I'm saying is, if it's dead silent and she's not making any noise, now you're done too. But if there's
that's
music,
why we bring it
you
down
know,
to it. That's
you be like, fuck it. You know
She
what?
should.
I'm gonna
You're
get
not
my
talking about
nut.
the act.
I'm gonna get my
I'm
nut.
talking
and
about
then-
the-
She shouldn't be not making noise
Yeah.
though. She
Yeah,
shouldn't be
I'm
not
talking
making
about
noise.
Y'all moving the goalposts.
Yeah. Why is she being silent?
Yeah, why she being silent?
Niggas is
I'm
crazy.
just saying the music gives you, you
So
can get
every
your
time
nut
y'all
off.
have sex, y'all turn on music. So y'all get up and y'all be like, yo,
See,
let me
now
put on my
you
playlist.
moving the goalpost.
I'm not.
Not
I
every.
spoke about a date night, a vibe.
now you date.
The ambiance, babe. Pour me some wine, light a candle.
I feel that, but what I'm saying is
And I put on
had
my
that.
playlist before I'm fucking. I'm my bad. I'm listening, looking at my girl. We kissing.
You do that every time.
Setting the tone.
Setting the tone.
I set the tone too.
I can't
I go like that
imagine.
candle.
I can't imagine just fuck. First of all, and I'm gonna let the cat out the bag right now. Right.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
scared.
gonna be
I'm
vulnerable,
scared.
and I'm leaving with this.
I'm scared.
Like
He's married. He's married.
Fuck yeah, I am married.
Yeah.
So just in general, like the music for me sometimes, like it works as a deterrent.
I feel it. I'm not mad at it.
It works as a deterrent too. So we in our element, we in our vibe, you know, it's on, but I'm also like, I'm paying attention to the masterpiece in front of me, but I know myself and I'm like, oh, this song, it takes my mind briefly away.
I feel it.
So now my session my
that
workout lasting longer.
Oh, is that like a oh, so the music is a technique to keep you
It's
from
a
busting quick.
deterrent.
Is that's what it is? He just said a fancy way of saying the music keeps me help me from busting quick.
It was very fancy.
That's what he said.
It was very fancy.
Yeah, that's a fancy way of saying the
very
music helped me
fancy.
from not busting
It's a
quick.
deterrent.
Exactly.
It's a
It's a
deterrent.
deterrent. So he think about the music playing, so he won't keep focused on, so he won't nut fast.
Yeah.
He think he's slick. That's what that is.
That was
I got you.
That was smooth.
I see it now. I get
That was
it.
smooth.
He's
Nah,
a
I get
sick
you. You don't want
nigga.
to. Nah, women don't like.
No, that was
Listen,
smooth. I caught that too. That was
I caught you.
smooth.
Caught it right. I
deterrent.
caught it. Women don't like you to nut fast or nut too long. I noticed those two things. Women don't want you.
We had a conversation about that.
Yeah.
I'm happy. bro.
It's a possible.
Not take too long.
It's like, hey, hurry up.
Yeah, it's hurry up.
Do
Yeah.
not
If you
take
like-
too
and if you last
long.
too
What's too
quick,
long?
and if you
8 to 10 minutes is the
what?
time I need.
Yo, for her, 8 to 10 minutes is too long.
Yo, this was the E1T1
that's
podcast.
crazy.
On that note,
On that note, we are out of here. I'm wearing the Nipsey shirt today. Rest in peace to the king, your alleged killer. I seen his picture the other day. All I gotta say is the marathon continues.
The marathon continues.
The marathon
TLC
continues. There's gonna be a lot
R.I.P.
more
the
where that
left
come
eye.
from.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to the king, Nipsey. I'm your host, Chief. This was another incredible episode, episode 8.
crazy.
You can find me at
Yes.
each, the #1 teach, the #1 podcast. Trap, it's all yours.
Yo, what's good, God? Y'all can catch me at Instagram, Trap49, where you see all things E1T1
This nigga fucking in
podcast.
silence.
You might see occasionally pictures of me there, but other than that, everything podcast related you can find on E1 on Trap49 Instagram.
Facts.
Yes, I be fucking in silence and in the dark. I don't need music to help me. You know what I mean? I light the candle, set the mood, and that's all you need to go. The kill, you go for the kill. That's it, baby.
So,
Fuck
Nigga
outta
want to
here.
hear the condom wrapper open.
I don't. First of all, condom wrap them.
that's another
Go
story.
ahead, Miss Jen, your turn, Queen.
Hey,
I like
hey,
making
hey,
bitches
hey.
Twinkies.
I'm Miss Jen. My Miss Jen page is gentrification, but if you want to follow me on my pole page, it's Gentle Polarina. There
Hey,
you
poll
go.
page, what's that?
Cause you do pole.
Oh, I
dancing.
do pole dancing for fitness.
So
y'all.
teacher by day,
Teacher by day, pole dancer by night.
get it,
what amazing women, right?
get it. Go ahead, Cavallo, it's all
Amazing,
yours,
man.
King.
Amazing.
Yeah, great. So you already know it's me, Cavallo. You can follow me on Instagram at Cavallo_. And I'll be back. So don't miss
Yeah,
me too
facts.
much, all right?
Facts,
'Cause I know
facts.
y'all love me
God,
out
look
there.
at this guy. This guy gets on 3
Facts.
episodes and he's feeling himself. The
The
first
three-
episode,
the 3 best. The 3 best.
the first episode, he ain't even
The
know how to
3
speak.
best.
He was sitting there like, hi everybody, like a fucking virgin, like hi, I'm Cavallo.
Yeah, you know what's
Yo,
crazy? Can I say something? Every time I film an episode and I go home and I watch it, I'm like, damn, I wish I would have said this. I wish I wouldn't have said this. I always overthink it. So
Yeah, stop overthinking.
I
Just
know I
live
do.
life,
I
bro.
do. So shout out
also-
to everybody that support me and like watching me on here. I'll be back.
Facts, he will. Cavallo, the newest member of the E1T1
Word, that's a
network.
super fact.
If you've been following us from the beginning, you know that this shit ain't just this podcast. Hot Rod and Trap have the Hot Rod Show with Trap. Jen has Unapologetically Honest.
I'm all over the
Choice
world.
has a gambling show coming soon. Also, Choice in real time right now is at the hospital because it's
Prayers.
prayers for a safe delivery.
Yes.
To his baby girl. That's what we
Yes.
doing, man. We setting up bosses for next. Like everybody gonna get a show. Cavallo gonna get a show. Like
Y'all
I'm
getting
fucking
pregnant.
Oprah. I'm giving
When
out.
y'all getting somebody pregnant.
Everybody.
Oh, you know that's my goal.
I know that's your goal.
No, that's
Facts.
my goal.
Once again, shout out to WTF Media Studios where the magic happens.
Yeah.
Oh, and shout out to the water.
Shout out to the water. Shout out
Great
to the
Stay
water.
hydrated, my friends.
Great episode.
Great,
Wolf the
great.
legend in the building. Yeah. Great episode. You a sick nigga.
Me?
You a sick nigga.
I'm a sick nigga. Wow.